Hi, everyone. All right, let's just sort this out real quick. All right. So, yeah, I did a little workout, but I don't think I was quite recovered. So I didn't go too hard with it, really. There's no point in. Hello, Danny. Hello, One Dark Rep. Yeah, I did a bit of stuff, really, but it's just a bit, I don't know. Didn't want to go too hard today. Yeah, let's just sort this out. How was your workout, One Dark Rep? Hope it went well. Okay, so yeah, hope you've all had a good day today. Welcome in here, everybody. Let's do we got any more comments? Yeah, great, mate. I feel amazing. Good. Yeah, it's yeah, good way to de-stress, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, like Danny, if you do like exercise or anything that's good for like the mind and the body. So I really do recommend doing some form of exercise. It doesn't mean you have to do weightlifting, or there's many different ways to move your body and yeah, and get fit. Some people like swimming, some people like even rowing, cycling, whatever floats your boat. I'd say whatever floats your boat. It's all about doing something you can stay consistent with. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like Drew Peacock, isn't it? Hello. Oh, here we go. We're getting some silly comments in there, isn't it? Okay. So how are we doing tonight, everyone? Hope you're all well. Welcome in here. Batman or Superman? I don't know. Batman looks cooler to me. I don't know. Like, yeah. But they're both cool, I guess, in their own way. Julian, how you doing? How you doing, Moetic? Yeah, how you doing tonight? Hope you're all well. Hello, yo, it's Dallas. Hi, Titch. How you doing, Punjab? How you doing? Welcome in here. If you're new here, subscribe, please. Ben, hello. Welcome in. I thought you was like, I was thinking for a second that you was like going to stop watching me because like we was kind of getting into a bit of an argument yesterday, and yeah. Oh yeah, Danny, if you're there, like yeah, because Danny is like yeah, because Ben is I think is a flat earther. So hello, Straight Buster. No, I mean like well, it's in like the top floor, so technically it's more like the attic, really. But anyway, hello, Examine Extra. How's it going? Oh, thank you. Hello, Bethany Lewis. How you doing tonight? Smoky and Harvey Reacts. How you doing? Hope you've all had a great day today. What have you all been up to? Yeah. What's this? Yeah, a little bit, Julian. Hello. It still wasn't quite right from the other day because I did a really hard session the other day. Just went for PRK. I know worries. Hey, Heinz, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, we're getting quite a few in here now on YouTube. How you doing tonight, everybody? Hello, Andrea. How's it going? OMG, Jamie. What, do I know you or something? Hello, Straight. Or I don't know that. I've heard of them, but I've never played any of that Cyberpunk 2077 or Red Dead Redemption 2. It's all anonymous. Yeah, long time no see ya. How's it going? That's a blast from the past, isn't it? Yeah, I remember you used to talk with was it Benny? There was like Benny vibes and all that, weren't there? Hi Rachel, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, I used to follow you a long time ago. Well, welcome back. Yeah, thank you, Ben. All right, so YouTube is the best. It's the best thing. It's the greatest thing. YouTube and yeah, social media and all that. It's great things. Hello, AG Little. How you doing? Rachel says, "Oh, MB, I meant hello." Okay, no worries. How you doing? So, what's in your channel? So, I do stuff on health, fitness. I do a lot of different topics, really. But yeah, there's something I guess for everybody. Will you be performing the Joe Hart? I might do that. Yeah. Maybe I could just show the people that have not already seen it because I know I'll anonymous you haven't seen it. But watch this. Yeah. Hi Jarvis, how you doing? I hope you're well. What you on about? Where do I live? I live in the UK. What about you? I live in York in the UK. Yeah, yeah. So is that your name? Is that Andrea? So yeah, the mouth art. Cool. That's good then. Um, playing that must drive the women wild. Oh really? I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't care if the women like it or not. Whatever, you know. I just do what I want to do. You know. I ain't doing shit to try and impress women. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. You know. Hello, Konig's wife or Konig's wife. How you doing? Oh yeah, I've heard that before. Hello, Faluska. Oh, here we go. Hello, iTech unboxing. Which is better, America or Canada? I currently live in Qatar. Welcome everybody on TikTok. So just say hello if you're watching. I live in Qatar. Which is the best country for me to live in? Question mark. Please tell me. I was born in Doha. And my family is originally from Tunisia and Syria. I don't know. I mean, if it was me, I would say America. Thank you for the likes, Joy. How you doing tonight? Hope you're well. 6 a.m. in Australia. Time for beers, brother. Have a great day. Good day, mate. Stretch. Yeah. Hello, Shiv and Joshi. How you doing tonight? Yeah, Canada, I don't know. Canada, you could say is just I don't know, but the weather is a bit more cold, I guess, and I don't know. You get a lot of like snow and stuff, but there is parts of America that are like that too. But generally, like depends on the kind of climate that you want, really, isn't it? Some people might not like that kind of brutal kind of climate that they have in winter, where it's like 6 months of like snow and ice and stuff, pretty much. Jess, how you doing? Bloodline Deca, thank you for the likes. What time do I stream? I've been streaming a lot. What? Sorry, I'm on TikTok as well. Hello, Viziox FF. Hello, Stewie. Reminds me of Stewie of Family Guy. Yeah. I can only do a couple of characters off that, but I can do, what is it? Hello, Chris! Yeah, that's the Herbert the Pervert, and I could do a bit of Chris, like, go away, Mr. Herbert! Wait, how you doing? I'm alright, thank you, Bloodline. How are you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Viziox. Hello. I don't know how you pronounce it. Hello. Good boy says Catsid. How you doing? Good boy. What's your name? Was in your chat yesterday. Oh yeah. Welcome back then. Jay, it must be around 7 or 8 p.m. now. No, it's 9:45 p.m. Hello, Fernie. Good to see you again. I finished work and you're live again. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're probably gonna get sick of me, I bet. um, yeah, so someone was saying about playing this thing like it's supposed to be good like for like frequencies or something, and it's supposed to be like like healing frequencies. I don't know. I don't know what to believe with all that, but what do you guys think? Is that true? Right, I need to just plug this in real quick. So, how are we doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're all well. All right, there we go. That's sorted. All right, hello, yes, man. How are you doing? Ben says, "Can we discuss YouTube policy? What about it? What do you want to discuss about YouTube policy? Why is it changing or something, or what's going on? What's going on with the YouTube policy? Hang on a second. I have my brother's wedding in 7 weeks. All right. Oh, congratulations to him. Yeah, that's good then. Hi, Joe Trades. What do you think about the 2030 agenda? Own nothing, be happy. Yeah, no, it's just like you eat the bugs. Klaus Schwab. I don't know. It's just, will they be able to really pull that stuff off? Do you think? I mean, hello, Vishakt. What's that? Will you rate a song for me? I don't know about that. I'm really just calling here just to chat and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, who's still in the live? So what about YouTube policy? What are you saying? Like what we can and can't say with the upcoming changes? Oh god. So what's going on then? More bullshit, is it then? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Ma. It's really bad on TikTok already, so I don't know. I can't imagine it getting much worse, but yeah. Hello, VR Soka Caveman. I find it ridiculous. I made a short video of my pet pigeon with the Fight Club rules, and they blocked it, even though the clip of the rules came from someone who ripped it from YT to begin with. Yeah, that's bullshit, that, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard about stuff where people would take somebody's video that's not even theirs, and the person who originally took it, nothing happened to that, but the person who took it afterwards, they had it took down, and then it even gotten a strike or something. It's just bullshit. No, no. Anyway, I don't know. It's just all bullshit. All these changes they're doing and cracking down on shit like that. It just ruins it. Just ruins the experience for people just trying to put out content and whatever, and they're walking on eggshells basically. And 100 bro tokenization of assets, real stuff. What we're saying. Hello, Fast Buck. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello. What's that? Yeah, it is BS. The Greenland ice sheets melt could raise global sea levels by approximately 6 meters, impacting millions worldwide, with significant coastal flooding and saltwater intrusion expected in low-lying. Is that for real then, or thank you for the show, Evie? Is that something to like? I don't know, because it's just we keep hearing about all this climate alarmism and stuff, and I don't know. I find it hard to really believe a lot of the stuff that they're saying about all these threats and stuff. Like, because it seems like none of the predictions ever really came true, hardly. Hello, Robin. And it's like, yeah, we should be looking after the environment, of course. But it seems like they're trying to scare us constantly with worst case scenarios and all kinds of things that very rarely ever happen. So, hello, Tufaha. Um, the hell? Huh. It's propaganda. Look at the facts, not rumors. Yeah, it's just, you know, people just wanting to kind of scare people into like it's like we were saying the other day about how they're saying because of climate, people are not wanting to have kids anymore. They don't Editha. I mean, like it's just madness to me, really. That people think, oh well, we should stop having kids because the climate is changing and whatever. Thank you for follow Editha. Is that what I mean? It's like that's what they want. But then again, you could think though that if the system wants more worker drones, then why would they want to depopulate the planet or something? I don't know. But then again, it is becoming more robotic now, and that might be what it is that they want. They don't need as many people because there's more robots doing the jobs now and stuff. Because they're the same people warning us sea level rises are flying on private jets and buying waterfront property. Yeah, that's the hypocrisy of it all. Now, someone was saying that private jets are not really that bad because they rely a lot of like what is it, propulsion or whatever, and it's not as bad for the environment as what some people were saying. Someone said that yesterday, but um, I don't know. It's all a bit of a little L boy. It's like Del Boy without the D or something. Hello, Ninja. Here we go again. What's that? Ryan, who's oh yeah. Can you tell what is your content is even about? I'm confused. Just we just talk about stuff. We just talk different things. I don't know why people keep asking, "Oh, what's your channel about?" It's like, why do they need to kind of, I don't know. Why do I need to like pin my channel down to a specific thing? I just like to kind of keep it open and yeah. Um, okay, well, if you don't like it, then just go away then, goodbye. I'll time you out, whatever. Go away then. Russians will attack GB, but not for a long time yet. Well, we'll see about that, won't we? Hello, MIBT. How's it going? Hope you well. You know, if you don't get any value from it, then just go away then, We don't need you here. We don't need your negativity in here. Yeah, how are you doing tonight, everybody? Yeah. Yeah, we just discuss things. I don't need to constantly have debates and stuff. But sometimes we do, but I don't really want to get heated and anything like that. Andrew said I'm same way. I'm a potluck of topics on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what I like to do. A little funny 5 a day. But I stopped doing live on my channel. Too many wankers chatting. Yeah, I know. Hello, Moomin UK. I thought it said Moon in UK. They need to categorize things because that's how the brain understands things. They need to label things to see if it identifies with the idea of their own identity. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, thank you for the 5 Canadian dollars. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, you're from Canada, aren't you, eh? How's my Canadian accent, eh? Oh, there's this Canadian guy that I can do an impression of. It's called Jordan Peterson. What are we going to do with our man, eh? Oh, goodness. Well, thank you. Do you feel the UK doesn't do enough to support our veterans? I agree. Yeah, look at the disabled veterans, it's disgusting what they've done to that. I think if I remember, is it Bournemouth or something where there was quite a lot of them? And you know what they did? I remember someone was saying that, because this hostile architecture, right? Where there was like a bench where people sit down, they built like some kind of like rails on it so it stopped people from like sleeping on it. It's just absolutely disgusting, like what they're doing with all that, you know. You're cool, dude. Big up you for showing face on live. I too ugly, bro. Don't say that about yourself. No one's too ugly to show their face. Just have a bit of confidence in yourself is what I'd say. Just if people don't like it, that's their problem. That's what I would say. And I get people, commenting on things. Oh, you knows, blah blah blah. It's like there's always going to be somebody who will say something negative. But you just have to kind of not let that sort of yeah. Let's concentrate on the positive chat, bro. Don't get bogged down. And I'm trying not to. Yeah, it's better when there's more positive people, and then I can actually bounce off people. It's just bad sometimes when you get loads of trolls and not many good people. It just gets draining because at least when there's more positive, then there's enough to drown that stuff out and just you know what I mean. I don't know. It just gets a bit draining when you get all these just idiots and hello Syria, Arab, Damascus. Oh, really? Ben said, thank you for gifting memberships. Yeah, thank you for gifting membership. I've got Fastbook 72, and then saying Andrew Pierre received it. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. People always put other down to make themselves feel better. Exactly. That's what they do is that, when they feel down themselves, they try to bring you down because it's this whole thing of like we are talking the other day about crabs in the bucket and tall poppy syndrome. So crabs in the buckets where someone is trying to like do better themselves, and then the crabs in that bucket try to pull it down, and that's the thing, right? Is that it's like even in like say friendship groups where they don't want other people to do better than them because it's all to do with their own egos and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. Hurt people hurt people. A lot of times it's that they have this sort of fragile ego and they can't deal with it. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so you're still doing your channel. I have to go and check it out at some point, Andrea. Yeah, so you do your lives on there because I remember you were kind of like going live for a bit, then you kind of just stopped. Is it a different channel then or something? It used to be anonymous, but yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. But yeah, just tap your screens, everybody. So I'm currently on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. People want to be on the same level, so it's easier to bring other down that rise to the same level themselves. It's sad more than anything. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Benson. How's it going? Hope you're well. Teddy, how's it going? You want to breed me? Oh, really? Hey, Ghost. I'm in Ontario. Ghost? Who's Ghost? Hang on. Hello. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Ontario, Canada. Yeah. Yeah, I remember there was somebody that I think I used to go to. There was like somebody from Ottawa. I don't know if you remember. I can't remember what was she called. She was like some kind of. I think she did like tarot card reading. 'Cause I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but yeah, she was doing a lot of like spiritual kind of stuff. But like, I don't know. I feel like this kind of. Thank you for the heart, me, Andrea. I think this whole card reading stuff. It's just. I don't see how just picking some random card is gonna, you know, tell somebody like what the reality is or what their future is going to be like or anything like that. I don't know. I just find it all a bit kind of like some kind of new age crap to me personally. But I mean, you're free to disagree with that. That's just how I see it. It's like we're talking about this manifestation stuff. Like I think there's some truth to it, but then what the new age people be like, oh, just dream and you'll make things happen. It's like, well, it's not how it works. The whole thing of visualization and stuff like that is it's about getting you motivated to actually make the actions, to take the actions to make things happen. But without the actions, nothing's going to happen. That's the thing. You can't just expect £1 million to come through your letterbox one morning. It's not going to work like that. That just doesn't happen. I follow my given gift of insight and intuition, synchronicity. Yeah, I mean, oh, it's Ghost. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So Ghost is 3 hours from Toronto. Oh, yeah. What was she called? Someone that used to come to my lives. I'm trying to remember her name, but she was from Ottawa in Ontario. What was she called? I'm trying to remember her name, but I've not seen it for a long time. It was on my old channel, but yeah. Does anyone know who I'm trying to remember? My mum, I think, used to watch her or something, if I remember. Or Sudbury area, I don't know. I don't really know anything much about. I just know that a lot of places in Canada and America have British names, like London, Ontario, is named after London, England. Then there's even a place called Preston, and that was close to where I used to live. Have you been hitting gym yet? I do hit the gym, like I do work out regularly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm. Anyway, what's this? Like -30 with wind chill or so here. Yeah, that's brutal. That I'm unsure who that person is, Jamie, in Ontario. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name. Oh, that was it called Rome and Biscotti, I think it was called something like that. Hello, Medrine. Does that ring any bells or something? You might not know who that is, but it was someone who was doing a lot of like spiritual kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, hope you're doing well, everybody. How genuine guy. You make your future. Don't let others do it for you. One life, one opportunity. Always remember that. Never stop trying to achieve better things. I agree. I agree with that. It's just that we have to have realistic expectations, is what I would say as well. Because a lot of times people think that, oh, well, I can just dream all this, crazy stuff. But because then what happens is that when they fall short, they can end up getting really disheartened, and that can actually demotivate them. So this is why I wouldn't really set very, ridiculous goals and stuff like that. Hello, Donkeyland. Like my goal for the end of the year is 10 pull-ups because I know that if I keep going with what I'm doing, I can get there. I could get there quite easily, and I could maybe exceed it. But it's better to like set a realistic goal that you know that you can achieve because it's better to surpass a goal that you can achieve than to fall short of a goal that you don't think you're going to be able to achieve. Why set a goal that you know and yeah, it can be motivating to have a like a but I just feel like it just becomes delusional if for example I said, oh, by the end of the year I'm going to be able to do 50 pull-ups. It's like, no, that's not going to happen. you know it's just pretty much impossible. So yeah, thingy, how's it going? Oh yeah, here we go again. Yeah, Ghost, you guys got smashed with snow. Our mail trucks never made it to Sudbury yesterday evening, so we didn't have mail to deliver today. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I'm measuring from Zambia, and we've got was it Destino? Oh, no, I'm not Muslim. No, I'm not religious. Not a religious person. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's well. Anyway, it's nice to meet you all. I agree, thingy, but this ain't Vladimir. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not Vladimir. Vladimir. Vladimir Zelensky. I don't know how to do what's it the Ukraine accent. I don't know. Hello, what's this? Bongu dude. Yo, what's more dangerous, being naked in the middle of a Canadian forest during winter, or standing in Times Square, New York, covered in glued $100 bills? What a question, eh? Anyway, um, Lord Fence Yahoo. Here we go again with that name again. Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Anyway, sky's the limit though, because if you aim to get 50, you will get closer and progress more than 10. Delusional thinking is good in terms of goals. All elite athletes are delusional, but I get what you mean saying. It's just that no, yeah, you could have something in mind, but I wouldn't really try and expect to get there, is what I would say. You know, don't. It's just I don't know. Hello, Emily. Don't set some goal to fail it. Basically, yeah. So yeah, I get what you're saying, but like, yeah, it's just it's best that realistic goal, and then because if you go past that, then great. If you know what I mean. Hello, Spanish Inquisition. Hello, Zoo Wars. Oh, okay. We're getting political again. Might send it in a group chat. What's that? Oh, you saw the the Greg thing. Yeah, yeah, I sent you that. Yeah, it's quite funny that, isn't it? Yeah. I thought because it was I've been seeing a lot of these AI videos, guys, where they would be like it'd be like a parody video. Hello, Jenny. Like they have different shops and things like that. Let's pretend we're at Hogwarts, bruv. Oh yeah, Expelliarmus or whatever it is. Genuine guy says you should always have goals, but as you say, sensible targets, you will achieve them. Remember, it's always a state of mind you control that push through you will achieve. Yeah, exactly. It's just about yeah, being confident in what you're doing. Hello, Joker Pepe. Buddy, I need you on the front lines to protect Canada and Greenland. Oh, really? Oh, of course you're brand new, Mark, aren't you? Hello, Guillermo. Good to see you again. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, if anyone's new here, make sure you subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, hit the like button as well, guys. Yeah. Right. So, buddy, so I just read that one out already. Yeah, I thought I'd send you that, clip of it. But yeah, it just seems like you've been taking a while to get to like your messages and stuff. Okay, thank you, Mark. Yeah. Obviously, everyone's going to have their own opinion on her and stuff. Like some might say I should grow out, whatever. But the thing is, you should just do whatever you feel like doing. Really, at the end of the day, yeah, you don't do it Instagram much. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. It's probably like for the best, really. It's probably best to not do too much social media. Hello, CO7. I read. Oh, here we go. I just have to get rid of this one. Here we go again. Hello, Greg. Good to see you again. I've just come back on, so yeah. Um, yeah, Andrew, you still there? Hope everyone's well. Would you ever join the army? Nah, I don't want to do that kind of stuff. No, no. Hello, Trizzy, how you doing? To be honest, I think the army is just a way of kind of getting people sort of conditioned just to, I feel like it's part of the system, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's all, the whole military thing, it's all part of the system. I would have thought you, if anyone, would probably be skeptical of all that, but considering you're very much like, anyway, I just feel like it's all, yeah. Okay, here we go. Right, so yeah, I don't really believe in joining army. I feel like it's all just you know, I don't agree with what a lot of the military does and like what they get involved in. Hello, Grinch. I served 24 years in 42 Commando. Okay, I agree, Jamie. The army is BS. I mean, I think I understand the whole thing of teaching people discipline. You could say, well, there's some good to come from it, but I don't necessarily think you need that to be taught discipline and stuff. Hello, Oliver Klosoff. I just feel like it kind of can condition people to start taking orders that and become like somebody's bitch, basically. And people will start taking orders without questioning them. That's what I worry about. That kind of stuff is that it's kind of like conditioning people to you know, just be a yes man. You know, it turns you into a weak beta, fucking, slave. Essentially, is kind of how I see it. So while it might teach you discipline and all that, but at the same time, just you know, teaching you to go along with orders, to because it's important that we question orders and question authority. I could never really be joining shit like that because I'm kind of like in a way I'm an anti-authoritarian kind of person. I hate it when people give me orders and shit like that. I tend to it could be like what they call PDA or something, but I just cannot stand like people telling me what to do. So that would not be for me anyway. But we just joined to get the skills, and I got kicked out for disobeying immoral orders. Well, this is the thing. This is what I mean that Glad I subbed. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's just if they're giving immoral orders, then you should be able to say no, I don't want to do this. So then it's like coercion. Then at that point, it's like how they got everyone coerce people to doing certain things. Say 2020, it's like with the government and stuff. It's just yeah. God bless the troops. I mean, like I said earlier, it's like you know, I think that they're good people that get involved in it. They're going in with the right, for the right reasons and stuff. You know, it's just a shame when they're being, like I said, when people get disabled, they get injured and whatever, and then they come out of it all and they end up homeless or whatever, and they're not actually being looked after. The system just discards them. It's disgusting. They've fought for the country, and then and then and then this is what that's happened to them. What the fuck are they fighting for? They're fighting for a fucking system that will just discard them. It's disgusting. Hello, Noam Messina. How you doing? I view the authorities as criminals with a lot of resources. Yeah, it's kind of like a mafia in a way, isn't it? Like a really you know, like a really well organized mafia. A little dominator. Oh, really? That's kind of how I see it, really. It's like they're like a big mafia, the government and all that. But it's just become dangerous with the way that kind of corporate and state powers have merged together, and yeah, it's all just gotten so kind of smile. Whose country is rioting? What are you talking about? The president of Venezuela. What about it? Hello, Lyra. Okay, what? So what? Hello, Jiz. Oh, you. Oh, fuck's sake. BYOB System of a Down lyrics. Why don't presidents fight their war? Why do they always send the poor? Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that's a good lyric, that isn't it? That is. It's like they have a lot of quite awake sort of lyrics. They have a lot of truth to them. That they're quite conscious people in that band. Roger. It's like the thing is you've got bands what is it called? Rage Against the Machine. I actually call them Rage for the Machine because it's like they'll be complaining about the system and all that, but yet they are you know they're profiting. I mean, yeah, they're all profiting off it in a way, but it's like I don't really trust them. I think they were but the kind of ones that were kind of hypocrites with it all, like how much they were charging for tickets and things like that. They're just hello, third bird. Like if they really are that against capitalism as they say, then why are they trying to take so much from the system? It's like it seems to be a lot of you know hypocrisy. I'm not totally against capitalism, by the way. I think that in a fair system where it could be done in a more kind of controlled way, where there's a bit more kind of fairness for workers and stuff like that, then But the Buffalo Ball, what you mean? Sounds like something that you get on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So the next Bush Tucker trial is Buffalo Balls. Oh, really? Rage is great live, is it? It's just it's just Rage Against the Machine site. It's just like I said that I'd say they're Rage for the Machine. They're not they'll talk about certain issues, and yeah, they got some good lyrics and all that. But okay, why don't you just go away, fucking weirdo? This is what I mean. Like, what are they, getting out of that? It's incredible how much money it costs to see a good show slash concert. Ridiculous. Yeah, I just think. Hello, Richard. How are you doing tonight? I just feel like it probably isn't. It doesn't need to be as expensive as what it is, and they're just greedy. A lot of them just now. Like I said, I don't have a problem with people, making money out of if they're good performances, and yeah, I understand that. But I don't know. Hello, brainworm. How you doing? I mean, I don't exactly know how much they are making, but I just remember that they were charging quite a lot, and it seemed a bit of like hypocrisy. Thoughts on reform? I just think they're just going to be like another one, really. I wanted to watch darts at Barbican. It's £45 FFS. Yeah, that is ridiculous. £45 just to watch darts. Why is there some like big match going on there or something? 180. And says Andrea, sure they are, but they say all this, but they do nothing with actions to back up what they say. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, really? I asked God, so what is that? Brainworm says, I asked God for the biggest bat. Okay, this is not serious, is it? I think I can see for $4 to $5. $4 to $5, what's that? You're talking, oh, you're in India. Oh, yeah, it'd be a lot cheaper in India, wouldn't it? Or Carnival. Oh yeah, they're a bit like Tool, aren't they? Like a kind of proggy rock type of band, right? Yeah, they're from Australia, aren't they? Yeah, because Ben's in in Australia, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Carnival is Australian. I remember someone showed them me like a long time ago, and yeah, they're a bit similar to Tool and kind of that sort of band. Oh, it's just an exhibition thing. Oh, really? Well, what's the point? Why would you even bother? 45 quid is a lot of money, really, for that. Shoe Ball, how's it going? I don't know. Yeah, Aussies. Yeah, yeah. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, is everyone okay then? Hope you're all well tonight, people. Yeah. Okay. There's not much going on TikTok at the moment. T, I just saw you there. Hello. Sorry if I missed you. Right. What is going on with these comments, eh? Here we go. I'll have to get rid of them. It's just getting ridiculous. What's this? I've seen Vul like 4 times. Oh, cool. What's your favorite band to? Yeah. What other bands have you seen? I've not seen many bands, but I've seen a few. I've seen. I remember I saw a funeral for a friend back in 2014 because a couple of mates I had at the time wanted to like go and see them, and I thought I'd go along with them, and it was a pretty good time. I actually ended up buying one of their a bit of merch afterwards as well. So, only opinions. Hello, how you doing? Will you play my song? It went live today on all streaming platforms. Weight of the World. I don't know. I can't really play it on here right now. Sorry, but I can have a look at it later. And anyway, they only to Ausland and UK and surrounding countries probably. What's that on about, Vul? Purple burglar alarm. Yeah, apparently Scottish people tend to have issues with saying that or something. Hello, Libby. How you doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're all well. Yeah, purple burglar alarm. Trying to say it in a Scottish accent. Hi, Libby. How you doing? I used to photograph bands, so plenty. But Incubus many times, Vul 4 times, Tool, Megadeth, Black Sabbath. Oh, cool. Hello, Plastic. I'm in the UK. We're about. So you from Hello Brilliant Graphics? No, as what? There's a new Harry Potter. I thought Harry Potter had like finished or something. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Anyway, Daniel. Hello. Do you think animals should be exploited? No, I don't. James says, "What is the meaning of life?" Question mark. I don't know if there's like an inherent meaning to life, or whether you make up your own meaning. I mean, I know there's like kind of different like religious and spiritual kind of meanings that people give to life. But yeah, hello, Kaza Dimp. How you doing? If you're here, please subscribe to the channel. So I don't know about whether there's an actual you know actual intrinsic meaning to life or whether we just make our own. I mean, I don't know, guys. It's one of those things because we can kind of like get philosophical and be like, you could say the meaning of the life is just to procreate, just to keep the species going, you know, or the purpose of life, whatever. I mean, that's ultimately what we're here to do. You could say, but now I know that not everybody procreates, and I think at least most of us seem to have some biological urge to want to procreate. But yeah, a lot of people end up not doing that now. So I don't know what you guys think, but have you thought about going? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have. Yeah, I do that actually. Yeah. Um, I don't really. Why don't you just go away, Lyra? What is wrong with you? Why don't you just, you know? I bet that person isn't actually called Lyra. I mean, let's have a look at their channel and see what it looks like. It sounds exactly like that person who was on TikTok and just messing around and I don't know, going on about about my jumper. It's like, why don't you just go away, But I should probably just ban them from the channel, but I don't know. The thing is, if I keep banning people from the channel, it can affect the algorithm. So that's why I don't ban everybody, because I don't want it to affect the algorithm. What are they saying? Oh, they're just going on about, I don't know, about wearing the same jumper or something. Just, you know. Oh, and it's like, yeah, Lyra, no subscribers or anything, just a picture that could easily be, fake. I don't know. Doesn't look like a real channel to me. Yeah, seems a bit sus when I look at it. So yeah. Anyway, Trevor Phillips, hi. Make a sexy noise. There we go. Broccoli. Oh, you're vegetarian for 8 years. Oh yeah, yeah. There's different people with different. What are your thoughts on like what is it? Oysters and things like that? Because some people would say, you know, even though they are like animals, but like some say that because they don't have a central nervous system, are they okay to eat for like vegetarians and vegans sort of thing? Is a question because they're like some argue that they're not sentient. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that? Hello, Hamza Haram. What you on about? Oh, way. Weirdos. Hang on a sec. What we're saying? I don't think there is a purpose. You inject purpose into life. We're talking about meaning of life and all that. And yeah, that's kind of like what I'm thinking. It's like, but then again, that implies that there's like a free will or something, and that we have the ability to do that. Hi, Scotty Sue. Here we go. What is going on here? It's a mess. Yeah, it's gotten a bit of a mess tonight on the YouTube side. Oh goodness! Thank you for the follow, Fizzy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Richard, are you still there? What I was saying, Mural Kid H. Hello, hello, user. If you're a vegetarian, then you should try Indian food. Yeah, Indian food's good. Yeah, dal's really nice, isn't it? And yeah, I quite like some of the curries that they do, like chickpea curry and potato curry and stuff like that. And yeah, they put some nice spices, like proper like authentic stuff. I'm talking about, like yeah. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Ultimately, there is no excuse to eat on every level. It's better not to. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion, but yeah, I do agree. But yeah, hello, Julie. How you doing? Francesca says Indian food kills the taste of real food with so much spice. I think if it's too spicy, I agree. Hello, Haley. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, thank you. What's that? What you mean? No way. Do I know your Canyon videos? So yeah, just like if it's too spicy, that can ruin it. If it's a bit of spice, that I can deal with that. Yeah, like mild to moderate. But when it gets really hot, that's when it spoils it. I do agree with that. I don't see the point in putting too much spice on food. Does anyone else agree on that? Hello, Toughman 96. I have to try authentic English breakfast someday. Oh yeah, Yeah, English breakfast. Hello, Greg. Not vegetarian here. You have to shoot your food. I mean, I think that if you're not vegetarian, then you should probably be like hunting your food, is what I think, because if you can't face hunting your own food, then why, at least try. Maybe you could say at least try doing it once and see if you can do it. Because if you can't, this is how I think is if you cannot kill your own food, if you can't bear to do that, then maybe that's a sign that maybe you shouldn't be doing it. What's that? Not wrong with a bit of heat once you get over the first burn, it's not too bad. I don't know. It's just some people it goes too far where it's like they put loads and loads on it. Hello, any 14ABJ. I managed 4 years vegan and then 2 years ago I just decided I was miserable and had pizza and chocolate pancakes and then just gave it all up. Feel bad, but not bad enough to quit. Okay. So what you're saying that what is it because of the taste that you went back from that or something? Or I like English breakfast. I heard some non-British. What do you mean? Um, I don't eat anything with a heartbeat or should have been fertilized. Not. Don't get me wrong. Being vegetarian or vegan doesn't exempt birds and other animals of dying in plowed fields, but it's less death. Well, that's the thing. Is a lot of people will say, "Oh, but what about all the what do they call it? The accidental deaths or things like that." But yeah, it seems it's kind of like a way to anyway. I don't know. I just think it's a bad argument. But oh, yeah, they have no taste buds, really. Well, yeah, some people just don't have taste buds, I guess. That must be really odd to like not have taste buds, right? So nothing tastes of anything, is that right? Maybe that's a way to like maybe that could be a way to like help like overweight people is to just like kill off their taste buds or something. That would be like yeah, that would probably be better than any kind of like because they wouldn't be craving like all this food then, would they, if they can't taste it? Blessing in disguise for Haley's cooking law. Oh goodness. Yeah, yeah. Don't know what we're talking about here, says Julie. We're just talking. Well, it's gone on to stuff on like diet and stuff like that, and lifestyle and what have you. So yeah, and anyway, we shift topics a lot. So yeah, morals. Yeah, I've heard about fruit-based diets. It's just that like yeah, it'd be hard to really get a lot of protein from like a fruit-based diet. Is that's the only thing, and just calories in general can be difficult to get from a fruit-based diet. And I probably would eat something like that if I was actually able to, but yeah, and plus a lot of it just doesn't really grow in this country or not very well. You can't really sustain yourself very well in this climate. What mean rodeos? What you say? Hi, Mike. How you doing? Mr. Joe says, as a meat eater who has and will continue to hunt my own food, I completely agree with you that if you eat meat, you have to be able to face it head on. Yeah, that's what I kind of see it as is that, if you're not willing to do that, then you're just kind of like a bit of a, someone that just kind of seems to want to bury your head in the sand kind of thing. Dad always said, you die healthy, right? But yeah, it's like you don't want to end up like well, this is the thing with like health span and all that, and like there's some people who can be like healthy even into like their 80s and 90s. There was a guy called Jack Lalanne who he was like a fitness you could argue he was like one of the first ever like fitness influencers back in the day, and he died of 96 of pneumonia, but up to the point before he died, he was still active, so he was still fit, like really fit for his age. Like so, hello, Robbie. Oh yeah, I've heard about that before. Hello, Talpa Diala. What are you saying? I would rather walk into hell than sit in heaven, for in hell I will find kings, conquerors, and those who reshape the world through power and will. While heaven is filled with monks and beggars and those who merely survived it. What is paradise if it demands silence, punishes ambition, and rewards blind obedience? Well, I guess it depends on, yeah, what you believe in, really. And well, that's based on what you see in the Bible or something like that, I guess. Hello, Diva Fever, how you doing? Well, you know, maybe you should just like, if you don't like it, just jog on, If you think my voice is monotone then and you don't like that, then maybe if you have nothing good to say, then don't say anything. All right, is Andrea still there? Jack Leland was the man. Yes, yes, he was. There's like Hellspawn talking about, with the. There was another guy as well. What's he called? Sporticus. He's another example. I think he's getting on a bit now, and he's still active. He's still doing push-ups and stuff. And it's like you want to be able to be older and be able to still be active. So then you need to do the right thing when you're young. It's like you get some guys who are like, and women who, they're getting into like the 50s, 60s, and they're already in friggin', mobility scooters, or they're already like, just on like with a walking stick or something like that. You don't want to end up being that person, do you? You want to be someone who is able to still be functional and fit at that age, because it can be like a rapid decline if you don't take care of your health. You can, like, well, if you have a fall or something like that, that you can have a very rapid decline after that, and you can end up having, be very difficult if you ever get back to any kind of functionality at that point. Like, and yeah, hi, good day, mate. Red, what's that? Red Shanks. Tell me who is stronger mentally, people succumbing into indulgence or those who are the opposite. The kings you speak of are weak. The monks are strong in spirit. Enjoy hell with the weaklings law. Well, there is that. Yeah, Lazy Town. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, he was a very, I would say, functionally fit kind of guy. It wasn't all about having the biggest muscles and being rigid and all that, and just doing all these, machine exercises and whatever to try and build as much muscle as you can. It's about being, flexible, being, having, like the what do they call it, agility and mobility to be able to, just be, yeah, just having that kind of energy and that, just dynamic energy about you, which is important, I think, to have instead of just being, one way where you either really, really strong or you're really, really, loads of endurance, but like it's good to have a balance of everything, I think, really, and be someone that can do everything, you know. I think there was this saying that jack of all trades is oftentimes better than master of one. So jack of all trades, a master of none is oftentimes better than master of one. As in being overall, more functional, more fit, on the whole, rather than mastering one particular aspect of fitness. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's a multiple gold medal winner too. Well, you're talking about Sporticus. Yeah, so the stuff I've seen of him, like some of the acrobatic moves and stuff that he can do, it's really quite impressive. Greg says this is why I like working with sheep. You're running all the time. I've never seen a fat sheep farmer. Well, they do a lot of like you got things like farmers carries and stuff like that. So that's like functional stuff where you're having to walk with like you're like basically like weight bearing. You're doing a lot of a lot of building your grip endurance. You're getting it's just building your fitness all round, isn't it? Really. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to train for those things. So one of the good exercises to try and train is like dead hangs. They can be a good one to train your grip endurance. So just hanging beneath like a bar and just see how long you can maintain that for. Um, my grip endurance on that isn't that great because I am a taller guy, so obviously that's gonna influence it. But it's something that you can just build up over time and to a point where some people can, hold it for like several minutes. Um, Best way to keep it is work it out at this a stable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of like hard graph that you can do there. It's like um, jack all trades, but master of none, but still better than the master of one. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's about this is what I mean with when it comes to functional fitness and you're probably going to have the better longevity than all the other people who either only do cardio or only do weightlifting. You want to get the benefits of both because I think there's diminishing returns when it comes to like the benefits of, for example, I think they found that there's not really much more like health benefits beyond a certain point of building muscle because you could argue at a certain point it could actually be detrimental to your health, especially if you start taking certain substances to get there. You get these guys who are taking TRT to try and build more muscle, but why are you trying to build more muscle? A lot of these guys are probably building enough muscle as it is. And then they'll come up with an excuse, oh, well, our testosterone's been lowered because of microplastics or some other crap. And yeah, it might have a slight impact on it, but like, I don't think it's an excuse to then inject yourself with, hundreds of nanograms per deciliter every week, whatever, of, TRT or whatever. I don't think it really is equated. To me, it's just an excuse just to hop on like a mini cycle or something, you know? That's what it is. They're just like a lot of people like to just come up with excuses for like their actions that are kind of questionable. Hello, Jordan. How you doing? Like when Hamza went on the TRT saying that, oh, well, I went on TRT because but I have low testosterone. I've tried to get my testosterone high naturally, but I only got it to 730. I mean, 730 is actually pretty good. And I think when someone looked, I think actually Greg Doucette looked at his free testosterone, it was actually really high. Because the thing is, free testosterone is probably more important than total testosterone. I think that should be more looked at because total testosterone isn't really that relevant because there's a lot of it could be bound to what's called uh, SHB G, which stands for sex hormone binding globulin. So if it's not free T, then it's kind of irrelevant, basically. Yeah, my ex was into CrossFit and takes supplements, creatine, protein powder, etc. As a vegan and with a brain injury, don't really think it's safe. I think it's cultish. I do take creatine because it does help a bit with like improving strength and stuff like that. And if you're a vegan, you should probably take it just because you don't get it from your diet. So that's the only thing with that diet is that if you want to, you probably should need to creatine even more if you don't eat any animal products because it can because you're not getting any of it from your diet. So never even looked into testosterone or building it naturally. Any tips? I think a lot of it just comes down to simple things like, making sure you're getting enough sleep, making sure that, try to limit alcohol consumption, to try and get all the basics down first and manage your stress levels, things like that, really. Robbie says, I'm wanting to the warming into the Mike Mentor heavy duty training, one set to failure, no momentum, with 4 to 7 days between workouts, muscles at that high intensity found to release myokines with huge benefits. But then having to, leave it 4 to 7 days, then you could argue that, I don't know, isn't that too long? You know? I don't know, like, I would have thought that's too long between each workout for each body part, I would have thought. Like, if it's taking that long to recover, then, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought that just doing one set to failure is going to mean that you should take 4 to 7 days to recover and build muscle from that. I mean, one set, I don't know. Foods, sleep, exercise kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, exercise is something you should be just doing anyway. It's like yeah. But if you're already doing exercise, I'm talking about, then it's like, if you're looking to build your testosterone naturally, then the other things I mentioned, yeah. Hello, Santiago. I mean, that whole kind of raw meat and raw milk thing sounds like some kind of cult to me, but it's like you got that fucking Goltis guy, you know, who was probably like the leader of that. 4 to 7 days only makes sense if you go absolutely extreme and rip TF out your muscles. That's what I would have thought, really. So I don't know, but I mean, the heavy duty training, I would have thought that you'd probably have to do a few sets to failure to get to that point, unless most people are just kind of not really going to failure. Is that what's happening? Unless they're going beyond failure, as in, like, so some people talk about doing partials once you, like, hello, Jessica, how's it going? Like, for example, when you can't do a full rep, you would just do partial reps at that point. Um, you make some valid points, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's the whole, yeah, heavy duty training thing. It's yeah, if it works for somebody, that's cool. But some were saying that it works better for some people than others. Like, if they're maybe like advanced lifters, then maybe they can't deal with too much volume because of how much fatigue that amount. Because, for example, if you training that hard, um, because you're training with extremely heavy weights at that point, once you become like an advanced lifter, then at that point maybe taking more days off might be better, or something like from training that muscle. I mean, but for beginners, it probably is different. I don't know. So maybe it depends on if you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, in terms of. So I remember someone was saying that that the Mike Mensa method might be more suitable for advanced lifters who are getting towards their natural potential, as a way of kind of like giving them enough time to recover, because otherwise, if you're trying to do all this volume, then you might not be able to recover from that or something. Hello, play. What are you saying? After failure, drop sets, isometric pose during the eccentric, etc. Well, that's not like a single set, then, is it? Really? That's like, well, a drop set would then be like another set after the first set, but they were just making out like it was one set to failure and that's it, sort of thing. But yeah, typical tempo is 4 seconds up, 4 seconds down, 6 to 10 reps. That's a lot of time under tension. Yeah. I mean, anyway, yeah, he had the mustache. Yeah, mostly James. Yeah. Hello, Nico. How you doing? Welcome in here. So, like, yeah, 4 seconds up, 4 seconds down. So that's 8 seconds per rep. So that's between, yeah, that's quite a lot of time. I've done like sort of like chest press, like dumbbell bench press with like quite slow negative tempos. With like would take a few seconds on that bit of it. I think I had a set that went on over a minute, probably about, yeah, well over a minute. I had a set last, so that was a lot of time under tension. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know, like, so, like, I was thinking about this when it comes to, like, the whole time under tension thing, but when you're on the, eccentric part, is I mean, it's easier to resist gravity than it is to, like, push against it. So, I would have thought that the concentric part of the movement would be the hardest part of the movement that is the most people saying that the eccentric bit is where the growth happens, but that is when you're actually that's the easier part of the movement where you're actually I would have thought there'd be more tension on the as long as you're not using momentum on the concentric. 'Cause some people do the thing where they do bouncy reps where they're doing like for example, when they're just doing like the touch and go thing. I mean, I've sometimes done that before, but if you like go right down and then kind of pause for a second and then kind of come up, then it's like, yeah. Um, yeah, progressive overload is important. I mean, I've seen stuff about like how tempo doesn't really matter that much and different tempos, different rep ranges. As long the main thing is that you're training with intensity, and that's the main going to be the main driver of hypertrophy. Um, yeah, eccentric is easier. You can still do eccentric after concentric failure. I suppose like that could be a way to kind of some people I've heard some people talk about eccentric overload, which is I don't know. I don't know if it's some kind of culty thing because there was this guy called what was his name? Anyway, if anyone's new here, please subscribe to the channel. What was he called? Genetic Beast or something, but it just seemed a bit of like a dick or something. But I don't know if he had a point about the whole eccentric overload thing and saying that you can deal with more weight on an eccentric or something. But how does that work in practice? I'm just wondering, like, how does you are you able to like? Because let's say, for example, you're doing, eccentric lat pull downs, for example. How the hell would you do that without doing an eccentric? You would because I mean, you'd have to have somebody there to like, take the pin out and then put it in or something. I don't know how exactly it's supposed to work. Like with these machines, I'm just wondering, like, because they talk about eccentric overload going above your, like doing the eccentric above the weight that you would be able to handle on the concentric or something, saying that you're about 30 to 40% stronger on the eccentric part of it. Whatever the Liver King is doing, basically do the opposite and you'll get jacked slow. Well, he just used a bunch of roids to get there, didn't he? I mean, yeah, that guy is just a total kind of meme. So anyway, it seems to have gone a bit quiet in here. So yeah, it was quite busy earlier, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, it's still 9 people, so still some people. I guess there's some lurkers and stuff. Yeah, I'm torn between that and starting strength 3 times 5 because Mark Rippletoe is always right low. I've heard of Mark Rippletoe. I don't really know much about him, but it's like, but whatever Mike Israetel says, again, probably do the opposite of him as well because he talks a lot of shit as well. It's like, that whole fucking, PhD nonsense, right? That was all fucking bullshit, that, isn't it? And then Jeff Nippard got exposed as well for some bullshit course that it was put out because that Solomon Nelson really exposed them both. Who else is still in the live anyway? Seems to have gone a bit slow. Say hello if you're still watching, everybody. Yeah. Maybe they got a bit bored with all the gym talk or something. As long as you train until failure, you're gonna be sweet until you get to an elite level. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Hello, Dylan. Yeah, Mike Israetel. Yeah, I know. Switch up to talk about other stuff about gym to get the people back. We may have alienated the girls, yeah, because they're not really into that stuff. So that's the thing. They're probably just like, oh, here we go. Yeah. So we've got to try and kind of, yeah, it's kind of a bit quiet. Hello, Bondor. Coach Greg names them all. Yeah. Coach frigging Greg! Coach Greg here! Buy my frigging cookbook! That's Coach Greg in a nutshell, isn't it? Oh God. The smarter stuff you talk about, the less people can engage. That's why the dumb stuff is the most popular in society. Everyone can understand. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, isn't it? I think that's been my downfall, really. This is the thing: is they were saying that about why do the smartest people in society seem to, you know, not do well in life. A lot of them. It's kind of like can be like a curse because they're just not really relatable to like the average person. That's why you get people like Logan Paul and KSI doing well, even though they probably don't have very high IQs, do they? Or at least don't seem to have. It's like if you have a high IQ, you'd have to pretend that you don't. Um, I remember someone would tell me a long time ago saying, if you want to be successful, you have to dumb yourself down to like everybody else's level because you'll be like more relatable to them or something like that. I don't know. It's just, yeah, that's the thing is that, yeah, when you're smart, then it's like, yeah, people would just lose you. They're like, what are you even talking about kind of thing. Yeah, smartphone make people stupid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just funny it's called smartphones, isn't it? Smartphones, stupid people. How you doing, Emily? But we also want to make sure we don't also have like Dunning Kruger effect because that's something where idiots think they're smart. You know, I don't profess to be like the smartest guy, but I think though compared to like most of the people in this society, I look at society as pretty kind of stupid to be honest. I think for the most part, you just look at people's actions and you're like, oh wow, yeah. Conversely, it must be possible for boxing to cater to a different market segment without all the wannabe roadman stuff like cricket or tennis. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Kaylee. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hello, Ganer. Thank you for the likes. How you doing tonight, everybody? Is Andrea still there or kind of gone? Because sometimes people will just kind of go without saying or something. Hello, Ganer. How you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Bono says common sense isn't so common. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, smartphone stupid people. Common sense is uncommon. There's actually a channel on YouTube called Uncommon Sense. He does a lot of talk on fitness and stuff like that, but he also talks a lot about other stuff around self improvement as well. Yeah, I don't really agree with all of his diet stuff, but like he does have some good like philosophies and stuff on life and I think Atlas Power Shrugged is pretty good as well, and some of the stuff he talks about. I think if any of you have seen his channel as well, he's got some crazy like lifts and stuff, and some of his movements are quite interesting. Like some of his exercises, like he does things like the Zercher deadlifts and things like that. He does was it some interesting kind of exercises and stuff. Right? Hello, Sal Eclipse. Yeah, good luck. Good luck on that. Yeah. All right. Who's still in the TikTok then? Yeah. I'm from the UK, Gunnar. Where are you from? Yeah. Um, yeah. All right. I'll just have a quick drink. So, yeah, hydration is also key as well. So, without hydration, enough hydration, that can hinder your recovery, can hinder all sorts of things. Digestion is going to be hindered. It's going to hinder um, your energy levels, your mitochondria. You and your mitochondria needs a good enough amount of that. So Mike O'Hearn and Kyriakos Grizzly, my favourites. Mike O'Hearn's just this meme, isn't it? Baby, don't hurt me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, don't hurt me. no more. Was up? Yeah. Michael Trent. Yeah, that's it. But it's like it's just the way he kind of like denies being, on roids or whatever. It's clear as day. It's kind of like when Brian Johnson, the Liver King, was saying it was natural, but then everyone knew that it wasn't. It's like why lie for? But there were some people that probably actually believed him. Some gullible people out there. Like 90% of people probably thought it was, lying about being natural, but then there'll be, those 10% of people maybe that, maybe more, I don't know, but a lot of people actually probably believed him. Those that don't know what's achievable naturally, they're not familiar with like things like, maximum FFMI and stuff like that. And yeah, you look like a good person, honestly, but okay, thank you. 4P. Yeah, what's your name? Hope you all had a good day today, everybody. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, Michael Trent. Has he had some like plastic surgery done, that guy? It looks like, I mean, he's like what, nearly 60-year-old. And he looks like he could be in his 30s almost. Like, surely he's had something done to himself, right? Like, he looks literally like a friggin', I don't know. Surely he's had, I'm sure he's had something done, right? I'm 48, trained for 15 years before first course. What's first course? What you mean? But yeah, I do really doubt that. Yeah, it's almost certain that guy's not natural. And I'm sure that hasn't he like promoted stuff before, like peptides or something. I remember like was it Ryan Hummerston? I think was promoting that shit as well. I don't know if you've heard of Ryan Hummerston. He was like this big bodybuilder guy, but he's lost a lot of his hair and he's basically just shaves his head and wears a cap now or something. So that can be oftentimes be a side effect of taking gear is the hair loss. So that can be quite a common occurrence with that. Like I think Conor McGregor, I think it happened to he lost some hair or something, but I don't know if he had a transplant or not. But he gets lip fillers for the movies. I'm a big fan, but don't remember him being in movies. Oh, really? No, I don't know him from any movies. Yeah, just anyway. But people were saying like, why doesn't Michael Hearn like compete naturally in a bodybuilding competition? He looks like he would be in shape to pretty much already be in shape for the competition. But yeah, Kyriakos was doing some crazy like lifts and stuff. Have you seen Andrei Smayev? Guy's got crazy like feats of strength as well. Have you seen that guy? Yeah, he pretty much has some like records on some things, I think. Yeah, he's got pretty good, but it's like he's obviously on tons of gear again. Lost a lot of hair, clearly on a lot of gear, and he literally made Larry Wheels look small. If you could make Larry Wheels look small, you're absolutely massive. Because Larry Wheels is massive himself. So like, if somebody can make him look small, huh. Oh yeah, Temple of Zeus organization to find out the truth behind reality. Hail Zeus. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, Bradley Martin. I've seen that guy. Isn't he like a prick or something? That guy or something. Like he was trying to like, say, oh, because I'm this big like guy, I can take you all on. But it's like the thing is, yeah, I mean, size isn't everything when it comes to to that. So, oh yeah, Tim Pool. I've heard about him. Hello, Prince. What 1067? Do you think there will be a regime change in Iran or not? I don't know. I don't really know enough, but I just know that there's a lot of chaos going on over there. And yeah, hello, Solo Paul. No, I can't. No, I can't get naked. If anyone's new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, yeah. So what's your name, everybody? Anyway, hi Jay. How you doing? No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'll just get rid of you then. Do you know who is an exquisite man? That Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons. Oh, really? Oh, no, I thought you were going to say me then. Oh, oh really? Well, that's a shame then. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's well tonight. Anyway, hope you've had a great day. I don't know what we're gonna get onto next, but are you live on? Yeah, I'm on TikTok at the same time. Yeah. I don't know. It seems a bit random if someone just says like, he's an exquisite man. Then it's like I don't know. I don't know why someone would just randomly put that and just. I'm thinking like, you know, just seems a bit rude to me, really. Imagine if I went into someone's live and said, you know who's an exquisite woman, and I just mentioned some name, and I'm like, yeah, no, 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 Robbie. I don't know. Is everybody all right then? It's gone a bit quiet, so yeah, yeah. I know, it's just, I can't help it, I just keep messing with it. It's like, your voice is heavier than a planet. Oh, thank you, I guess. Some of these comments, like, yeah. Oh, thank you, Prince. Hello, boom, boom, doom. On Zans. What's Zans? Uh, you're talking about bodybuilders and stuff. All right, I don't know. It just seemed a bit, I don't know, random and stuff. Like, I don't know. I thought, like, yeah, if you're gonna come in here and, like, I don't know. I suppose we're talking about Michael Hearn and stuff, wasn't it? Hello, Kian. It's okay. I don't know. It's the deep, soothing voice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people say that, but then people are like, "Oh, it sounds monotone." But if it's that bad, I wouldn't have anybody watching, would I? So if I was that boring, I don't think people would be interested. So Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. He died a gruesome death to save your soul. He saw you at your worst and still worth dying for. Well, thank you for that. I just don't really believe in all that kind of stuff, really. But hello, Sunlip. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I don't support any football team, Dan. I'm not really into football. I just kind of, yeah, not really into sports, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not really a big sport. I mean, I do like I said, I watch some of the fitness kind of stuff. Like I like watching stuff like athletes and stuff like that sometimes, but I don't really watch like I can't just watch a friggin' 90 people kicking a ball around the pitch for 90 minutes. I'd rather watch paint dry. I'd rather watch grass grow. You know what I mean? Hi, what's that? Phil Fillon. Oh God, here we go again. Andreas says, Jamie, nor am I. I'm not into competitiveness. Yeah, I mean, I can get competitive sometimes. It's just I have to be in the right mood for that, It's just I can get quite sort of serious with things like that, you know? And sometimes I can take it personally if I lose. I can get quite kind of, I don't know, it can just be a lot of stress to me when yeah. Hello, Jack Jones. What's up, you mean? Like, yeah, Jack Jones, how you doing? I didn't know you were still there, Andrew. I guess you just kind of like tuned out when it started getting onto the whole stuff about bodybuilders and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. But I think there's like healthy competition and stuff, and I do enjoy sometimes. I like doing the there was this like what do they call it air hockey. If anyone's ever played air hockey before, and there was like this Pac-Man one that had like different colored like whatever they call them discs in it, and they would like and you would just kind of there'd be like a ton of them come at you, and you would have to like really like it was quite fun. That I'm not Jamaican, no, I'm British. Hello, Balti Hunt. Here we go. What's that? I'd rather go for nature walks or backpacking tours or kayak camping. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I've done stuff like kayaking before. Skeletor, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'd like to do like a lot of outdoor stuff. I've done like kayaking, I've done canoeing, I've done the classic, going for walks and things like that. I tapped out once in Montero with the bodybuilding stuff. Did a quick short of my pigeon, then came back. Oh, fair enough. Hi, Squirrel Sniper. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh yeah, apparently Cat and Jack isn't really into conspiracies or something. Yeah, because she came in here last night, and I'm like, "What are you doing here?" And like, she was like, "Yeah, I'm not really into conspiracy stuff." Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like I noticed you don't. That yeah, Yorkie doesn't seem to get as many people watching when you're up talking your stuff on there. But yeah, it's just some people don't want to listen. I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? Can't please everybody. No, not in London. I'm in York. Where are you from, Jack Jones? Swaru, what's that? Bottle of water. Hello, nacho cheese sauce. Bro, why do I spooky vibes? What you mean? You've been busy. Oh, fair enough. We've been busy with. Yeah, yeah. I did a 100 km backpack tour in the deep wilderness. The Killarney Le Clock Loop. Is that in Ireland or somewhere? It sounds like somewhere in Ireland or something. 4 nights, 5 days, 100 kilometers. All right. Jack Jones from Croatia. All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, Croatia. Sure, I had someone from Croatia the other day as well. Yeah. Favorite caramel? I don't know. I don't really have caramel. Average user. Um, yeah. Is everybody all right tonight then? If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, it's very big. That's what she said. I've uncovered quite a secret. Oh, what's that? Boom Boom says skipped. What do you mean? It's about an hour from me, pronounced La Cloche. Oh, really? It sounds like somewhere in Ireland. Hello, Nacho Cheese Sauce says, yes, I am British. Hello, okay, Pirate Eric. How's the weather? It's not been too bad today, actually. Yeah, it's been okay. How about you? York is beautiful. Yeah, where are you from, Skeletor? Hello, Ben Berry. How's it going? Oh, yes, Ben's still there. Oh, it's in Ben for a bit. Yeah, yeah. Ben 10. Big Ben. Has anyone ever been to London then? Seen Big Ben. I've seen all that stuff. I want to go to London Eye at some point, but and Shard would be good to go up as well. When I go back down there. Hello, Kuldeep Singh, how you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Good to see you all. Hello, Unwanted. Oh, here we go. We're in Albania currently, but I'm a Yank. Oh yeah. Why do they call them Yanks? You know, where does that come from? Yank. When you think of Yank, you think of like to yank your tooth out or something like that. I don't know. Where does that come from? Kuldeep Singh. Yeah, I'm from the UK. So yeah, so you're in India. Squirrel says I've joined the dots from my 15 years truth seeking and uncovered quite a revelation that could change everything we know. Oh, really? When are you sharing that with people then? Hello, Sir Ryan, 31. How you doing? Oh, really? Hello, Arga. How you doing? Ben Berry says everyone calls me Big Ben. Oh yeah, well, not Ben 10. That was like that kiddie thing, wasn't it? Ben 10. I'd love to skip over the pond. It's costed a lot. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Flights always cost a lot now, especially nowadays. I'm 30 years old, Kuldeep. Not sure, but it's from you guys. Oh, really? What's that? Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, how are you, Big Ben? Do my Donald Trump impression. Hello there. I was actually wearing it in a way that kind of made it look like 90s hairstyles or whatever it was. Like I'll just kind of have it like this. Now it looks like I've got the 90s hair look. Got curtains now look. Like we're back in the 90s. I've since that's kind of made a bit of a resurgence, hasn't it? The 90s vibe. Also, the mullets have come back as well, haven't they? Hello, L Dog. It's a tower clock. Oh yeah, you're on about Big Ben. Yeah, it's a very tremendous building. The buildings in the UK, there's a lot of tremendous ones, lots of castles, there's lots of uh oh yeah. I'm just taking the mic, it's just having a bit of fun, with it. I've also got Andrew Tate. I've got these glasses, these sunglasses. Don't say anything bad about Trump. Trump is a great guy. He's one of my best friends. I voted for Trump all the time. I consider him as an ally in the fight against the Matrix. Oh, thank you. I've started dropping small videos today on my channel post also. Oh, cool. Ben Berry says Big Ben is actually the name of the clock, not the tower. Yeah. Yeah. So that's just the clock called Big Ben. That sounds like fake news. Where did you get that information from? Was it CNN or MSNBC or one of those fake news media outlets? You see, Andrew got the shit beat out of him. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Hello, my sports. How you doing? This guy fought in front of 80,000 at Wembley Stadium. Who fought at Wembley Stadium? What's this? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, everybody all right tonight? Was that some lurkers on TikTok? Say hello if you're watching. ONGG, you should do a 30-minute stream talking like Trump. Oh, really, thank you. Yeah. If people weren't looking, they might think it actually is Trump. Or Carl Frotz, oh, really? I don't know, just, people keep saying I look like him. I don't see that much resemblance. I've done busking and I'm not really doing it for a while, but yeah. I need to get back into it at some point, but yeah. Not an awful lot more. I've been doing a lot of live streaming lately, so Anyway, thank you for share, Gary. Yeah. Is everybody all right tonight then? Hello, Lynx. How you doing? Lynx, Africa. Yeah. Welcome in here. How you doing tonight? Yeah. What we've got. Hello, Ali. Oh, here we go. Yeah. We're getting trolls again. They see me trolling. I had to look up who he is. Perhaps 30% similarity. Yeah. It's just. Oh, thank you, Skeletor. Yeah. We've probably gained about 30 new subs today. Just on YouTube. Like, yeah. So must be doing something right, I guess. Hello, Robert. What the hell? User, Canadian president. Who even is that? I remember there was Justin Trudeau a while ago, and a lot of people didn't like him because of how he tried to, impose all these restrictions on the Canadian people during the lockdowns and stuff, which I think was just wrong. What was going on there? It was very authoritarian to do that. Like the way he actually tried freezing bank accounts. Yeah, they have a prime minister. Yeah, it's a bit like this country, really. Hello, Shayla. How you doing? Yeah, they have a Carney. Oh, I don't. Yeah. So is that like liberal or conservative then? Because yeah, because Justin Trudeau was like liberal, wasn't he? Have you ever found a person's height can be a problem? Why would a person's height be a problem? What do you mean? I wish I could get to the point of monetizing. Oh, really? How many subs have you got? You might have to try and go live more, I guess, and try and just put more stuff out. But I don't know. It can be a bit of a tricky one, but too short, too tall, or too short. I mean, like sometimes I feel like I wish I was a bit shorter because then, you know, it's just like there seems to be like a certain sweet spot with that, but I don't know. It's just, but then if I was shorter, I'd be like, oh, I wish I was taller. It's like no matter what you are, you're always never quite happy with it, you know. Always liberal, yeah. Yeah, mate. I'll speak Scouse, mate. How's it going, mate? Robert says, Sir Jamie Brown for King of England. Oh, thank you. Hey, speaking of the King of England, King Charles, greetings to Great Britain. I hope everyone's doing well over this difficult period of time. I only 5'5" felt self-conscious. Have you ever tried getting some platform shoes or something? Because they can boost you maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 inches. So yeah, height booster shoes they call them or something. So that's something that guys can wear to feel a little bit taller. Taller the better with men, but it's just I don't know. I just find that people get a bit too obsessed over it, but if you really need to, just put height booster shoes on. I mean, it's just I don't know, but it just ends up making you look lanky though if it's too much. But yeah, you had them ages ago. I don't know, but you've only got to just do whatever you can. But the good thing about being short though is I noticed it's a lot easier to get jacked for like short guys. So just probably focus on trying to get jacked because I notice a lot of short guys look jacked relative to their height and it just makes them look like massive, like the way they have massive biceps and stuff. Um, yeah, I'm about 6'4", 6'4", I think, something like that. But yeah, I know it can be a bit easier to find a woman if you're taller, but I think a lot of that's just because as long as you're taller than the woman, then that's all that matters. But you'll have more choice, I guess. But it's just, I think if you're 5'5", then try and just get a woman who's 5 foot tall. Then because if a woman's 5 foot tall and she still doesn't want you, then she's just delusional, then isn't she? You know, I mean, surely, like, if a woman's 5 foot tall, you can't expect to get a guy who's 6 foot tall, right? So yeah, just go for a shorter woman. There will be women shorter than 5 foot 5, obviously. So that's what my advice would be, I guess. But I'm 7 foot, but I have small arms but big feet. Oh yeah. Well, you're really 7 foot. That is tall. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I don't really care about height, to be honest. Like, I don't think height's really a big issue to me. Like, I remember I was like once talking to some girl who was like, I don't even think she was 5 foot tall. I don't really care. I've talked to girls all kind of different heights and stuff. So I have really no I don't really care about height, but I don't know, maybe women care a bit more, but I don't think I think if you're taller than her, that's all that matters. Some women I've even seen get with guys slightly shorter than them. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. I've seen it. In fact, my dad is slightly shorter than my mum, like my birth mum. I'm talking about. So it does happen, you know. So it can happen, if you're anyway. So I don't think, from what my experience is, that height is really that important. Basically, yeah, it can help a bit, but you have to have a lot of 6'4". I mean, if height was really that big of a thing, wouldn't you think they'd all be kind of like, you know, if height was really the only thing that mattered, like what some people say, then they'd be all over me, wouldn't they? Right? Being 6'4". So it doesn't seem like it really makes that much of a difference. I don't think it would make much of a difference if I was 5'10" or something than if I'm 6'4". It just doesn't seem to really make any difference for me. Oh, really? Oh, here we go. So this whole height thing, I just sick of hearing about it. I don't think it's really for me it's and typically don't take guys shorter than me. My experience with shorter men is they um so it's like I guess if a guy can be short but still be confident, then it could work, I guess. So a lot of it could be not the height itself, but the self-image that they have. But a lot of it's just from programming, being told that, oh, you're short, you're less of a man or something. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Just I don't know, guys. Can we maybe change this subject? I don't know. Like, it was this Gary guy that brought it up in the first place, but yeah, I don't know. Because there's not a whole lot you can really do about your height, is there? The best thing to do is just to focus on improving the areas that you can, and you'll probably find that your height isn't really the um, biggest determinant. So yeah, just yeah, it's just ridiculous when you got guys getting, like, leg lengthening surgery. I've seen videos, and a lot of them actually look worse after the leg lengthening surgery, where they put an extra 6 inches on, and then it's like you're thinking, so they've broken their bones to add a few inches longer to the legs, just for them to look like they're on friggin' stilts. All the proportions are out. It looks ridiculous. It looked better before, you know. It was just, yeah, someone on YouTube, but anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's just somebody who's insecure about his height. But the thing is, like I said, it's probably the insecurity itself that is, yeah, an open discussion. But I just feel like, when it comes to like that kind of stuff, it's like, okay, well, yeah, what's this? Confidence, comedy, and compassion. The three C's women see. Right. Got you. I want leg lengthening, lol. I look like a giant on photos, lol. Oh god. But to become like a cripple, is it worth it? You know, it's just well, Jimmy, you just was an asshole before, so what do you expect? What Moise Jones says they look like tall trees in certain countries. Are you on about with the leg lengthening surgery? Music, money, and fashion and this all a distraction. Scouse accent. Oh yeah, music, money, and fashion. In the end, it's all a distraction. Scouse accent, mate. So yeah, I'm open to open discussion, but it's just I don't know. I don't want to end up going around in circles over variables that are out of your control. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Anyway, hello, Landon Sellers. Well, you know what they say. Old. Oh God. Uh, oh goodness. Don't don't do my accent. You shit there. What are you talking about, mate? From Liverpool? What are you talking about? That is my accent, mate. The chat doesn't go your way. You can be quite moody and dismissive instead of seeing a different point of view. I'm just saying, I can try and see a point of view, but then um, it's just when people come in here and be all kind of negative about things, then you know, I don't want that kind of shit in here. Really, it's like what we need to do if we have a certain insecurity is recognize that and try to sort of you know maybe it's time that you do some kind of inner work or something because if height matters that much to you, then maybe that's something that you know of some issue that you need to work on. So I'm just gonna probably just mute you from the live, unfortunately, because you're just trying to. Just seems like you're trying to kind of, just bring down the spirit of it and just. Hello, Ether. Okay, really. I don't want to, you know, to keep dwelling on that kind of stuff. Really, you know. If you're short, then it's like there's nothing you can really do about that. Just to improve on the things that you can do. As I say, if you can't control it, don't dwell on it. Focus on the things you can control. We were talking about this earlier. You know, um, Ben Berry says inner work is hard, easier to be a hater. Well, it's not a hater. It's just being a you know what do you call it, negative Nigel or something. Um, okay, I'm getting hello Jordan. How you doing? I hope you well. It's just easier to be negative and just feel sorry for yourself or whatever, or complain about your situation rather than doing the inner work. Maybe they should take this time just to kind of, yeah, maybe look at getting some help. Maybe in some cases, some people might need professional help, either professional help or go online, see what resources there are that help you. There's a book called Psycho Cybernetics, which is about self image and about learning to love yourself and accept yourself for what you are. Anyway, ChatGPT is like I'd say it's good and bad really, but we shouldn't be relying on it too much is what I'd say. It can help in certain instances, but I love football, but it can be dangerous if you rely on it too much because it can get things wrong. And yeah, I've just got to 4.26K now, so that's gone up again. So anyway, what's in Europe? What are you saying? Hey, Lovey, you come up on my scroll every day. Please change your. Okay, well, just go away. If you're going to be negative, then just, you know, if I want to change it, then I'll change it, Oh, and you've got like Surprise, surprise. Kind of like a not very yeah. You rely on ChatGPT. That's the thing. If you're relying on anything in particular like that, then yeah, that can be dangerous. 4 hours north of Toronto. Oh, really? All right. Hello, Gary. Good to see you again. Showing you true colours. I have blocked you on TikTok and will do the same here. What the fuck you on about? Oh, it's you. I didn't know it was you. Why don't you just go away then? Get the fuck away then. I thought you were being supportive or whatever, but then you just kind of, you know what I mean? We'll just go then. Bye. Get out of here then. You know? Trying to make me like out to be like the bad guy here. Yeah, you were the one that weren't fucking like listening to me. And then you expect me to fucking, you know, have to put up with your fucking bullshit fucking, you know, fucking victim mentality bullshit, you know? Like, Andrew Tate, please get. I ain't giving you any more money. All my money is my money. I work hard for my money. Why would I give you a single penny of my money? Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with this fucking Gary person. Just get a life, you know? So it looks like he has turned into a hater then, you know? Hello, Tabira. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. What a sad person, you know, if they're going to be, you know? But, you know, it's just, it is what it is. All of the internet. Funny, but low-key offensive to the rapper, what you're saying, what you're talking about. You should stop saying you know so much. It's just, you know, sometimes you just have to have filler words. Just go away then. Like, if you have nothing good to say, just don't say anything. You know? What is wrong with these people here? Like, trying to nitpick, do one. You know, if I have certain things, I can't help that, you know? But it's like when people say about me picking at my beard. Well, I can't help all these things, you know, it's just how I am. If you don't like it, buzz off. God, what is wrong with these people? We are pretty chill people like, oh, winter's all, yeah. Yeah, except for these, you know, annoying people that keep coming in here, you know, it's just, you know, something seriously wrong with these kind of people, isn't there, you know? Yeah. Oh, and like Gary's like, yeah, hasn't followed, is not. They said he was gonna like, so he was gonna block me on, yeah, GCW. I don't know. It's just what is wrong with some people, eh? You know, I don't know. Like you get these two-faced kind of people because I didn't want to like entertain his fucking insecurities and whatever. And it's like if you have insecurities, you have to deal with that, you know. So I don't know if he felt like it was, you know, personally attacked, but that's his problem then, isn't it? You know. Hello, Kieran. Yes, I'm from England. Where are you from? Welcome in here. It's freezing in Scotland, is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not as quite as cold down here, but yeah, it's always freezing in Scotland, isn't it? I remember when I went to Scotland, I went to Loch Ness back in 2016, and this was in July, and it wasn't even very warm, and it was raining half the time. So yeah, it's they don't really get proper summers up there a lot of the time. Thank you for the follow, GCW. What's your name, by the way? Anyway, just been getting a lot of like negative people. I don't know. It's just some people just want to dampen the vibe, don't they? You know, it's just sad. I'm from the UK, Demuthu Dulsara. Yeah, yeah, I'm from the UK, the United Kingdom. I don't know. I just don't get some people. They just, you know, I just feel like some people are just lost in life. I don't know. They're just kind of they need some. It's like they need someone just to kind of guide them in the right direction. I don't know. And they're just, I don't know. Hello, Stefan. How you doing? Fred. Who's Fred? It's -13 feels like -20. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a wind chill, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, B London. How you doing? Super Slab, how you doing? Oh, really? X-Men 3. I don't know if I've watched that. Well, I've seen a couple of them. I think I've seen X-Men Wolverine. I've seen X-Men First Class. So I remember it had Kevin Bacon in it. Yeah. Lady Gaga. Hello, Falano Budur. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Oh, Fred again. Who's Fred again? I don't know who that is. 23.5 degrees Celsius here. Oh, are you from my cat? Yeah, that's quite a decent temperature then, isn't it? Yeah. Fred again, the DJ. I don't think I know who that is. I work outside, I deliver mail. I prefer to deliver in this temperature than cold rain. Oh yeah, cold rain can be horrible. Yeah. Sometimes like being in like frosty cold weather is better than being in cold, you know, raining heavy and all that. My cat says Hawaii, United States. Oh nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. It'll be winter for you over there as well, but it'll be like a sort of warmer winter than what a lot warmer than what we get because you're almost like well you're pretty much in like the tropics, isn't it, over there? Yeah, you're below the tropic line, isn't it? Somewhere around there. Yeah. Hello. What's this? Not score letter. How you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Ben says, yeah, so fair, Andrea. At least you could get rugged up and not get soaking. True, yeah, that's it. You can just put layers on. Whereas if it's raining heavy, even if you put like three jackets on, and you could still potentially. Hello, History Explorer. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. You could still get, yeah, you could still get soaked even with three layers on in this weather that we get sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to remain single forever. Why is that then, Tysina? Not too bad, thanks. How are you? I'm all right, thank you. Just had some like weirdo in the chat earlier who was being all like going on about being 5'5" and how is it insecure about that. I'm like, and just it was like the type to kind of be like, I don't know, trying to like complain about his height and all that. But it's like I was like, I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to hear any more of this shit. Like I want to try and kind of encourage people to be more confident with themselves and you know, yeah. It's just yeah, hello Lorena. It's just a lot of guys have been kind of conditioned to think that height is so important. It's like, well, like I said, if you want to get a woman, just get a shorter woman then. There's women shorter than 5'5" would probably take you as long as you're a good person and all that. You can't change it. And I said, well, put platform shoes on if it's that big of a deal. Because you've literally got guys doing leg lengthening surgery to try and change their height. It's really fucked up because they're literally willing to cripple themselves to get a few inches taller. The thing is, if they do that, they're going to end up making their muscles look weak and just because it's stretching it all out, basically. So it's not going to look good. It would just make them look really, really lanky. Like they literally look like daddy long legs. Why would you want to even look like that? Because your torso would still be short, but your legs would be really long. Like they would look stupid. I've seen videos of guys doing it before, and it looks ridiculous. I'm like, who the hell wants to do that? I don't get it. Yes, I am British. Yeah, where are you from? Not Scarletta. I don't get it. I don't get why anyone would want to do that. I did it that insecure or something, but I'm here to like about focusing on what we can control, not what we can't. But this guy was saying, "Oh, I'm going to block you on TikTok and on YouTube." It's like, all right, well, whatever then. Go ahead then. If you're going to be like that, then go away then. What is wrong with this? Because I timed him out on TikTok because I couldn't be asked with his bullshit anymore. You know, just sounds like somebody with some issues, and it's like these type of people really need to, do some inner work, but they won't have it, No one asks for anyone's opinion. It's a chat, though, where we all give our opinions, and you being rude. What what you saying? Who's being rude? You're on about who's talking to Slav or so? What are you talking? What is he saying? Um, there's also still experimental stages too. What are you talking about here about experimental stages? Hello, snacks. Yo, bro, what's your day-to-day golf fragrance? I don't really wear fragrances much. I mean, what's this? Josh Swift, how's it going? I hope you well. Where is the Moretti? Where is the lamb sauce? What? I'm about 6'4", but I just don't understand why it really matters to people that much. People keep asking about height, and it's like people so obsessed with like kind of materialistic type of things like that. I don't know. It's just whatever. It's what it is. I don't know, but anyway, it's like my height is something I can't do anything about. I don't know. Just what is going on here? A wise woman said, "If you were your genus." Oh God. Okay, I'm getting some crazy comments in here right now. So, uh, I don't know, but yeah, there's not much going on over on TikTok right now. I see most of my comments have been on YouTube lately. Been getting a lot more views lately on there. Yeah, it's been quite lively. Anyway, would you say you have a bit of Carl Pilkington approach to life? He's hilarious, to be fair. What do you mean? I've not really ever seen anything much of Carl Pilkington, to be honest. Didn't know you could go live on YouTube. Yeah, you can go live on YouTube. Yeah, I've done it a lot on YouTube before. That's where I used to go live, pretty much mainly. I'm yeah. Is Andrea still there? I guess she's busy with something else or something, but. Yeah. I'm just trying to like increase my audience so I can do both at the same time, kind of thing. Um, have you met any women who were taller than you? I don't think so. I've seen some that have come close, but it's not very often, is it? Hello, Adrian. How you doing? Hello, Alicia. How you doing? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen women actually taller than me. That would be quite uncommon, wouldn't it? Um, yeah. Yeah, you can earn it. I've earned a bit off it today. Yeah, I get like super chats and stuff. I think someone gifted out a membership as well, so you can earn from it. I can also earn from like ad revenue on videos and stuff. Hello, Alicia, but you have to get to certain requirements first. Um, yeah. Have you met? What's the tallest that you've met of a woman? Then something. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Life of Fran, how you doing? Yeah, how are we doing tonight, everyone? So what's going on with the people on TikTok? They don't really seem to be sticking around very much. It seems like the people on YouTube seem to stick around a bit more. I've noticed. Like, yeah, um, yeah. Brown is my last name. Yeah, yeah. Last name. We're tired. It's Friday. Yeah, fair enough. It's weekend, isn't it? Josh says, I met The Undertaker in 2019 and had a photo. He was 6'1". He was huge. You mean like big, muscly huge, you mean? Or, um, so what's your thoughts, history on like, I don't know, what's your preference on like, say, like a male body or something? Because a lot of women are saying, oh, they don't want like a guy with muscles or something. Um, I guess it's just like extremes are not good. Well, extremes are not healthy anyway, but yeah. What's this? Just wondering what your thoughts of that. I'm assuming you're into that anyway. I'm not attracted to extremely skinny guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're extremely skinny, it kind of like in fact, I used to be quite skinny at one point, and yeah, it wasn't really doing me any favors. Like, it was a point where I couldn't even do a proper push-up. It was pretty embarrassing. I was pretty much like Jack's Fit at level of weakness, just normal ones, although toned is nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of have a healthy kind of balance, isn't it, really? But a lot of guys are being told that if they look, there's literally guys that are bigger than the guy. You know, like if you've ever seen Spider-Man with what is he called? What's he called? You know what I mean of Spider-Man. That he basically was like, he was purely jacked in that, really. Peter Parker, yeah, Peter Parker in Spider-Man, and the picture where where he has his top off, and like he looked pretty ripped and like had some muscles, but then there's guys bigger than that who are being called having a mid physique. Like, how is I wouldn't even say his physique was anything like a mid physique. A mid physique would be like a kind of just average looking guy, just kind of not much definition or anything, just kind of, yeah. Yeah, guys that take steroids and pump themselves up to look like the Rock aren't appealing. Yeah, that's where it becomes just like gross in it, because it's like you've got hello, glute glute epicatone. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. um but yeah, if you like doing steroids, that's not really healthy. In a woman, I think, just kind of that, like a sort of hourglass shape, if you will, um, like one that looks like just just the right balance of like, yeah, not too skinny, basically, but also not overweight, but like also not really muscular either, because I find that can also be off-putting. Like, I see this woman that pops up on my YouTube feed who's like some female bodybuilder or something, who's like kind of, she has these muscles, she has these shoulders and arms, and I'm like, I don't know, I would never go for that type. Probably it's just, it looks a bit kind of, yeah. I mean, but yeah, I would say like not too slim, but like ideally that they look like they look after themselves. But if they're too slim, they can look like there's no meat on them, if you will. It's just, there's a certain kind of balance of these things. I don't mind if they like train their legs and stuff, and they're training their glutes and whatever you, and that can look quite good if they do that. Um, no, it's nothing to do with that, Jenny. I have absolute. I mean, in fact, probably 99% of women are not stronger than me. So, I just thought that argument is like bullshit. I mean, I have no interest in whether a woman is stronger than me or what. So, people like this, it's like they're just making these assumptions and stuff, and it's like, just get out of here. Then it's like, it's not because they're stronger. It's just I have no desire in a woman who looks like, they're muscular. Like, as in look like a man kind of thing. It does not appeal to me. Just like how a guy who's on roids would probably not appeal to most women, or a really skinny guy would probably not appeal. It's like everyone's got their preferences. So it's like we're not even allowed to have preferences anymore, a lot of people. It's like if you're a guy and you have a preference of a woman, then you're like, oh, it's because you're insecure or whatever. It would make you feel insecure if she's stronger than you. No, I don't care. I mean, it just, I want a woman to look like a woman. I don't know. That's just me, personally. In fact, I'd rather a woman who's a bit more overweight that looks a little bit kind of, you know, that going that way than to be jacked and look muscular, to be honest. That's just me. But ideally I'd want them to be kind of look like they take care of themselves, but not be super skinny. Like they're just healthy looking. But yeah. Anyway, um, what's this? Yeah, creatine is yeah. There's actually said to be other benefits of creatine, not just for like bodybuilding and stuff like that, but there's meant to be other. I'm curvy, I like it like that. I wouldn't want to be skinny. Yeah, I don't understand why women would necessarily want to be super skinny, like size whatever, one or two or whatever. Like that would just get to a point where you start to look like sick. You start to think, does this person have some ED or something? Like, I remember there was some trend or something of like where they were really kind of pushing that. Oh yeah, Katie Price, but then they would get like these fake kind of knockers, like silicone implants. So what they do is they try to have a very very slim stomach, but then have a fake curves. Basically, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Its case says push up, pull up, squat, and dip is all you need. Bodyweight exercise, no dumbbells. I think if you want to have like a well-rounded body, I don't think those are enough, to be honest. Because, for example, doing things like push-ups and dips, they're not going to hit all sides of your shoulders properly. Like, it's not. I wouldn't say that's a complete sort of workout. I would say you also probably want to hit your back from another angle, like a horizontal like rows and stuff like that. Rather have a tummy and keep, yeah. I know that's the thing is that yeah, having to have like kind of some of them look where they look really really skinny and they've no chest. You know what I mean? Nah, it just gets a bit kind of yeah. Like I remember like my mate, he was hanging around with this girl who was like she was quite tall as well. So she was quite tall, but she was also quite very skinny looking. So like her kind of proportions were a bit kind of hmm. But it's like I don't want to reduce people down to looks and stuff. It's just thought I'd mention because we're talking a bit about like like um bodies and stuff like that and just curious and all that. Hello, such and Stanley Racing. I don't know. I've just decided to, yeah, yeah, talk about different things live all the time. But yeah, thank you anyway. Yeah, not sure if my last, I know Giuseppe, was it? Is it Giuseppe? So I must have read it wrong or something. If you had one piece of advice for someone who wants to start working out, what would it be? I mean, just get started and just kind of like, just try and, you know, eat in a bit of a surplus to find out what your maintenance is. Eat in a small surplus. Make sure you're getting enough protein. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you, of course, above all else, make sure you're training properly. Learn how to do each exercise properly with intensity. Manage your stress levels. Try to limit alcohol consumption as much as you can, and just try to make sure that you're generally trying to live a healthy life. And if you do everything right, you should get some results. So yeah, so that's what I would say anyway. That you should try and just anyway. But anyway, see, is there any more? Yeah, creatine's might be good for the brain. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And there's apparently been some research on things like. So I remember like Rhonda Patrick talked about creatine, but megadosing for like. Hello, Jocelyn. How you doing? Not seen you for a while. Megadosing creatine for for like the brain, like mitochondria, trying to like help with jet lag and stuff like that. Yeah. I was thinking about sending you a message, try and sort something out, Jocelyn, but yeah, just well, you said that you could send me some like dates or something, but Graham says, Jerry, have you been oh here we go. What even is that? I tried looking up, but I couldn't find anything about that. So I think they're just taking the piss or something. But yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I believe I have 3 weeks off in March. Oh, nice. That'll be good then. Yeah. Yeah, lucky you. Is that around Easter time you're talking about? Like, yeah. It's yeah, I could do something then. Yeah, anyway. Hope you're all well tonight, people. Oh, hello, Tesco socks. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I thought you said remember me. Yes, I'm planning to book a week holiday, but could definitely meet you on one of the other 2 weeks. Could do. What? Where you going? That sounds nice. Yeah, yeah. Holiday. That sounds good. Yeah. Are you going out the country, or what are you planning to do? What are you planning to do? Are you going with anybody, or yeah? I studied at Lancaster University here in England for 3 years to become a optimizer. Oh God. There we go. Whatever. I'm not sure. My friend thought we could have a girls' holiday, maybe Greece or Turkey. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I was actually planning on maybe going to Greece with someone a while ago, but it didn't end up happening because I think if I remember, he ended up like meeting somebody and then he ended up blowing all his money or something and just didn't end up getting around to it. Um, oh yeah, Turkish. Oh, that would make sense then. Yeah, yeah. You go and get some turkey teeth or something, you know. Yeah, yeah. Oh goodness. Hello, Tara. What's the live about? All sorts of stuff, really. It's funny because you can speak to the scammers in native language if they try anything. Oh yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? That yeah, a lot of these countries are known for like, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, having some people. Yeah, it's like every time she gets mistaken for an English girl. Lol. She speaks back to. Oh, that's great. Hi, Sir Louise. How you doing tonight? I hope you're well. If you, okay. Who's still in the live then? Yeah. So is Hannah is still there? Um, a lot better because I can send her cash instead of paying foreign fees on coin. Oh, that's good then. Oh, Hannah's just come back. I think. Speaking of the devil. All right. Hello. Oh, Giuseppe. Yeah, there. I just read it as glue sep or something. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It can be a bit. I don't know. Sometimes I read it wrong when I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you, Sir Louise. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good day today. Yeah. Anybody else there on YouTube? Yeah, so I'm on YouTube at the same time, so I'm just kind of trying to multitask here. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Anyway, yeah, so I was getting some like free food off Ollie. I'm planning to get some more tomorrow. Actually, planning to get some free bananas off it, so that'll be good. Yeah. So like my food bills have not really been very much lately. So yeah, so I can just like get some of it for free. If there's something like free that I can just get off the food waste app, then yeah. Hello, Brokey Hunter. Oh, you Brokey. Oh yeah. You're a brokey. What color is your Bugatti? I'm on YouTube. I'm Andrew Tate. TikTok wouldn't let me post my video the other day. So it broke guidelines because I was doing the impression of Andrew Tate. That's because of Matrix. Where's the mouth guitar? You mean the mouth part? This thing. Yeah. Hi, puppy cat. Why is that then? Yeah, you can get like just like food waste. So like stuff that basically shops. So it's called oleo. So it's if you want like there's not usually a whole lot of stuff on there, but it's usually a bunch of like some of it can be a bit crap and stuff I wouldn't use, but it's like sometimes I might just get some like bananas or something off it or whatever, but sometimes they can be a bit, overripe, shall I say. It depends. So it's just because it's food waste, stuff that didn't get sold in the shops. So then people pick it up and then take it to their place and then they distribute it to people who want it. So. You don't collect it from a shop, you collect it from somebody's house. Yeah. Anyway, hello for the FC lover. Hello, Corey. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Hello, Jam. Thank you very much, all you tremendous people. Welcome to my live stream. Yeah, Jocelyn, you still there? Play Freebird. I can't really do that stuff on there. I remember a song Freebird by Leonard Skinner. It's a good song, that, isn't it? Yeah, it's got a good like guitar solo, hasn't it? Oh, you like that, do you? Yeah, the mouth harp thingy. No, I don't. Hello, I am Spirit. No, I keep passing you when scrolling lives. Okay. I heard about you years ago. How did you hear about me? I seen you the other day or something. Hello, Ginger King. How you doing? Hi, Queen. How you doing? Hello, the Ash Capone. Huh. No, I'm English, so yeah, so I'm not even Scottish. Why do so many people think I'm Scottish? I don't know. Do I sound Scottish? Really? I mean, maybe they think Northern English sounds Scottish. I don't know. I mean, it is, I suppose, quite close to Scotland in a way, in the grand scheme of things, but it's quite different to me, really, from a Scottish accent. But no, it's called a mouth harp. For Lee, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Geordie. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Hello, Jam. Top of the morning to you. You're talking about Ireland. Top of the morning. Yeah. Anyway, yes. What you're saying? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, how you doing, Geordie? You okay? Hope you're well. About Greenland. Oh yeah, London. David, how you doing? Realize the Australian didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. Good day, mate. Yeah, come back on tonight. Yeah. What you been doing? Just been on here talking shit, basically. Hello, Jake Miller. Hello, Maher and Hurry. How you doing tonight? But yeah, I've got super chats tonight, so I've been earned a little bit. So yeah, if we're going in the right direction with this thing, we're getting more and more viewers and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, hope you're all well tonight, everyone. And was the saying that, everybody all right then? Hello, Ellie. Bottle of water 3 times. Ginger Viking, how you doing? Yeah. So I just kind of like, then went and said bottle of water 3 times because that's what they said. Say bottle of water 3 times. Okay, bottle of water 3 times. Oh yeah, so how you doing? Hello, Doom Scroller. Hope you're well tonight. It's so great to have you all here, all you tremendous people. You're all very tremendous, all you wonderful people of the world. I need to just like kind of stand up for a second and just have a little stretch, Every so often I like to do that, so yeah. All right. So so are we all right, everybody? What you saying, Doom Scroller? What's your name? Oh, come in, everybody. Ellie says, "Come on, that's our present, lol." That sure is. I am your president, Donald Trump, and I'm going to take over Greenland. They've got great resources. We're going to build ice resorts. That's not fake news. We really are going to build lots of ice resorts. We're going to build ice hotels. They will be so great. We'll make lots of money. Hi, George Lost. Oh, I've had that before. Make the UK great again. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. I love these kind of trolls though. Oh yeah. They see me trolling. You know that song in it. They see me rolling. Oh goodness. Yeah. Alright. Alright, everybody. Hope everyone's well. Don't know how much longer I'm staying on. Probably not too much longer. I can't believe I've been going on here so much lately, but it's all about, trying to build that momentum, So I'm trying to do here, just try and, yeah. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't watch football, so I wouldn't really know. Not a football fan. I love football. Channel is about whatever I want it to be about, so yeah. Temple of Zeus organization. Okay, someone's mentioned that before. Hello, Misha. So like mouth music to me. Yeah, it's like beatboxing stuff, That's what we're doing. Oh, Lee Boy Dunn. How you doing? Hello, Michelle Harris. Are you going to stop? No, I'll stop whenever I want to stop, That's what it is, I decide when I stop. Hello, TCL phone. All right, let's get rid of that. Lazaros, thank you for the likes. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Water down wrong. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have a name. I haven't named it. Yeah. I ain't named that song. Hello, Aritra. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Anyway, everybody all right? Hope you've all had a good day today. I'll come in here. Hello, Lucifer Lightbearer. How you doing? Lucifer is a very bad guy. Lucifer is like the devil. It's kind of like Satan, but like not as badass. It's like Satan's like kind of little brother, maybe like kind of. Oh yeah, UK people talk like this. Yeah, hi Ben. So yeah, Ben Berry says you don't like soccer. Is there a sport you follow? Like, so I like the fitness stuff. I don't really follow lot of sports, to be honest. Hello, Lemont at Innocent. I am not that innocent. I'm not that innocent. Oops, I did it again. You know that song in it, freaking Britney Spears, eh? You might be good at that. What's that? What might I be good at? Oh yeah, it's Friday night in the UK, and you're in the loft. Well, it's actually I'm actually in the top floor of a flat. Yeah. Last Friday night. I've heard a channel called Beard Meets Food. I've never watched it. Yeah, I don't really watch food channels. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Oh shit, Sherlock. Uh, yeah, I'm Lord Voldemort. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Maxon. It's very awesome. It's very cool. Very tremendous. Thank you very much. I have the voice of Donald Trump. Hello, the rising star. How you doing? Why you gonna go and put stars in their eyes? It's the same old story, but they just didn't realize. Remember that song, guys? Oh, here we go. Seems to be mostly trolls at this point. How many votes do we get on the thing? So there's a lot of them would just lie saying that they're going to subscribe or something, because how come, right? Let's see. So it says here, right? How many people, let's see, have voted? So look, I've got 49 likes. Oh, wow, getting a lot of likes tonight. So it says, hello, Joe. Oh, okay, hang on a sec. I can't do an impression of Voldemort. So it says 68% did. So that's 178 votes. That might be a record. Yeah, I wonder if we got 200 votes on the poll before I go. So 32% yes, and 68% says no, I will now. So why didn't they then? I should have basically like 100 new. I should have 100 new subscribers according to that, but they didn't do it. Hello, Mayan. I think you mean Israel. What are you on about? We're talking politics again, are we? Something. They always seem to love it when we start getting into politics and stuff, don't they? Anyway, your country have nuclear. Yeah, I've heard about you heard about like nuclear bombs or something, or nuclear power. What we're talking about. Hello, Mayan. Yeah, how are you all doing tonight, everybody? Yeah, we're getting a lot of like total views, but yeah, it's a great way to reconnect with your surroundings. What's that? Hang on a sec. What's a great way to reconnect with your surroundings? What you're saying? Oh God. Okay, whatever. There's some immature people, and isn't it past their bedtime? All these kids or something. It's acting like a bunch of kids or something. Like it should be past their bedtime by now, shouldn't it? I suppose it is weekend though, to be fair, but I don't know. Yeah, it's weekend, isn't it? That's why. Yeah. I'm all right, thank you, man. How are you doing? I have actually done a barefoot thing when I went into the garden when it was like summertime, and it was. Hello, Karina. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good to see you again. How have you been? Yeah. Yeah, hope you all had a good day today, everybody. Nuclear power. Oh yeah. Yeah, nuclear power. So what you're saying, like I've heard like it's supposed to be good. Oh yeah, oh thank you, Starlight. Yeah. Starlight, can you give me the fame? Can you that song in it? That Starlight, what's it called? Superman Lovers. You know that song, guys. Hello, Pop Mop. How you doing? Hello, Dylan. Hello, Tasha. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all well tonight. Welcome in. Yes, how you doing, Karina? Yeah, you're doing all right. That's good to hear. What you got planned for this weekend then? Got any plans? Yeah. Hello, Amelia. Oh, thank you. How you doing? You okay? Hello, Roach. Papa Roach. Hello, what's wrong? Hello, Morty James. Hello, Slam. Oh, here we go. Oh, goodness. Why does his face look like that? Well, just is like that, isn't it? I got my mouth harp here, guys. Thank you for the hobby, Ginger Viking. How are you doing? Hope you're well tonight. What you all been up to, everybody? What's this? Tasha says I'm going back to bed. It's 2:28 here in South Africa. No worries. Make sure you subscribe, guys, if you don't mind. I wear my slippers sometimes. I wear them in the house, but you got me. What you mean? What's wrong? Says I'm only joking, mate. You're a fine specimen. Okay, thank you. I'm a very fine specimen. Very tremendous. I'm a very tremendous guy. That's not fake news. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think you're from North Korea. Come on, that would not even be possible, would it? Hello, Damon. How you doing? Well, I think Donald Trump is a bit of a dick, to be honest with you. I mean, hello, Susie. Better late than never, eh? How are you doing? How's your day been? Hope you had a good one. Oh, thank you. What's wrong? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. Jordan, what do you mean, are they scissors? No, it's a mouth harp. It's a musical instrument. Yeah, thank you, Michelle Harris. Yeah, thank you for your support, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten 1,188 views on this live, guys. So, yeah. Hello, Mayan. You all right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want spam in here, do we? Yeah, no spam, please. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm from the UK. Where are you from, Jordan? Yeah, yeah. Jordan. Michael Jordan. Yeah. Hello, Ellen Hijazi. How you doing? You all right? I'm on YouTube at the same time, so that's why my attention's kind of split. Good man. Keep up the hard work. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what we do. This is the power of like consistency. And you're from the UK as well. Yeah, which part? I'm in York, so it's the power of consistency. Just keep going, keep grinding, and eventually things will work out for you if you just try hard and you try and figure out the right way to do things. Yeah, so let's just see. Yeah, just Alice says it's all right. Okay, yeah. Where are you from, by the way? Anyway, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, yeah. Starlight is back. Yeah, Starlight. Can you give me the thing? Can you whatever the lyrics are? Yeah, you love a British accent. That's cool. Where are you from? Yeah, yeah. Hi, Ann Hilton. How you doing? I do Donald Trump impressions, and I also do Top G. I'm Andrew Tate, Top G. I work 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, 367 days a year. And that's why I got $100 million in the bank. I've got 50 Bugattis, all different colors. What color is your Bugatti? Hello, it's obvious you go. Okay. Right. Yeah, so how are we doing tonight, people? Hope you're all well. Hello, El Chico. How you doing? You okay? Welcome in here. That's you. Oh, if you're new here, everybody. Yeah. Just gonna stand for a minute because sort of like. Yeah. Right. How many volts are we on that thing up to now? Let's have a look. How many likes we got? 51 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, I was one of those, so it's like 51, including myself. So on 186 volts right now. Hello, Marco. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Hope you've all had a good day today, everyone. Yeah. I should maybe not do as much of this, but I'm trying to just build up the momentum here and just see how we could do with the consistency and just trying to go on all the time and just, yeah, for the time being anyway. I can't probably keep this up forever, but yeah. But I want to absolutely smash it on YouTube and all that and TikTok as well, of course. But yeah, Want to just absolutely just get into the algorithm and stuff. Am I a computer programmer? I'm not. No, I'm not a computer programmer. Why? Do I look like one, or what made you say that? Review beer? Nah, I don't do that. I don't even drink beer, so why would I review it? I'm not a drinker. No, I'm not slipping on a slope. What you mean? Why are you saying that, Bill Smith? What you mean? Does it look like it's you mean because of this thing? This is the ceiling. Because I'm on a. You mean I'm on? Well, I'm not sitting on a slope. And the ceiling. You mean is a slope? Is that what you meant? I guess that's what you meant, really. But anyway, you're from Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah. Is that not a doorway? No, it's a There's a window there. Look, there's a window up there. Look, you see the sky window. Does that not hurt your teeth? No, it doesn't. As long as you do it properly, it shouldn't hurt your teeth. There is people that mess around and then they end up hurting their teeth, where the thing hits their teeth if they fuck about with it. But um, it should be fine, really, if you do it right. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can get to 200 volts on that thing before I go. That's going to be my goal for tonight, I guess. Last time I looked, it was 186. Yeah, so let's have a look now. Has it gone up? 188 now, 12 to go. Anyway, all right, everybody. But yeah, it doesn't hurt my teeth. No, it's just you just rest it on your teeth like this, and okay, good for you, Robert. It's a good sound. Cool. People kept saying, you think you're gonna get a woman doing that? It's like, whatever. Thank you for the rose, dear bells. If I want to make those sounds, I'll make those sounds. I don't give a fuck. You know? I don't give a fuck if some woman likes it or not, because I do it because I like it, I want to do it. If they don't like it, tough shit, you know? I'm not trying to do everything to try and, Doesn't that make you a bit of a simp if you're just trying to do everything to try and please a woman? You know, you should do it because you enjoy it. You know what I mean? Hello from Greenland. You're actually from Greenland, Bimbles. Because there's something about like the Trump Greenland thing. Yeah, there's not many people that live there. There's only like what 50,000 people in Greenland or something. No, you can get a man or a woman. Well, I don't want a man if that's what I mean. Yeah, how you doing anyway? Bimbles, what's your name? So you're actually from Greenland then, or are you just taking the piss? I don't know, because there's that whole Greenland shit going on or something. It's like, yeah. Things have gone mental, haven't they? I don't know, with the Trump and then you got the fucking, thank you for Capybara, Cameron. Oh, nice one. Thank you very much. How are you? Cameron. Hang on. All right. All right, yes, you follow me, yeah. So, yeah. Exactly. Anything people do should be because they want to. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Because, yeah, if someone disliked my video on New Age Grifter parody. I wonder if it's that friggin' Gary guy, the one that said he was gonna block me. Hello, evil Larry, destroy worlds. I'm neither. Hello, Mitch. How are you doing? I hope you're well tonight. Uh, Good day, Jag girl. What is that like Jaguar? Like a car, like a Jaguar? It's got a Jaguar. What is it? It's got a brand new car. Looks like a Jaguar. It's got leather seats. It's got a CD player. You know that one? Yeah. Feeder. It was called Buck Rogers, that song. Anyway, is that what Jag means? No, no, Mitch. No, oh, it's not Jaguar then. All right. Would you rather swim from sharks or run from lions? Oh God, that's like what you mean. American accent. Here you go. Here's your American accent. How awesome is that? That's so awesome, right? I can do an American accent, and have you heard me? Like you would be like, "There's no way this guy is British. Of course he has to be American, man." Oh goodness. Hello, gutter suckers. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Hope you've had a great day, everyone. Um, yeah. Hello, Eduardo. How you doing? Mussolini, what about it? Hello, Ray471. What do you mean, what's the vibe? We just like to have a laugh and just talk about different topics and stuff. Yeah. We don't have a particular agenda right now, just kind of just free flowing it. 10.4p. What do you mean? What's that? are you talking about? Yeah, if you're new here, then please can you subscribe? I would really appreciate it. Right. I guess a lot of people have probably gone to bed by now or something, or gone out and done something else. So yeah. What's your thoughts on Bonnie Blue running for president? Oh god, that would be like ridiculous. Oh, Joe, it's like when Andrew Tate wasn't he running for prime minister at some point? I'm running for prime minister. I want to take over and unplug everyone from the matrix. If I take over, then we're going to change everything. We're going to make Britain great again. Make the UK great again. We're going to unplug all the British people out of the matrix. Hello, Azra Cook. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. What's wrong says, how could Bonnie Blue be president when she's British? I know. That's the thing, isn't it? I suppose it's like, when you get like one of those Got Talent shows and they're like, when it's like you'll get someone go from one country to go on to another country's show. I'm like, why should they be able to go on that? Like, I don't know. Like, they should just be able to go on their own country's show. I don't know. I don't get that. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Oh yeah, Andrew Todd. Yeah. A for efforts. Oh yeah. I'm still in Friday night. Okay, cool. Well done, I guess. Yeah, we all right, everyone. Hope you've all had a good day today, people. What's that, Joel Shawnee? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. I know what you're gonna say, so goodbye. We love Trump. Trump is a great guy. Hello, Jess Pizzo. Hey, what's up? Please stop coming to my door. Okay. Here we go again. God's sake. Okay. RPM is a joke. The world heads don't even acknowledge that. I know. There's a joke, isn't it? They all are, really, to be fair. Keir Starmer's, it's like, it's Keir Starmer. I don't know how to do his impression, but yes. Really sorry, but we have to like increase the taxes and stuff. It's just we really have to do that. We have to cut back on. Um, we've had to cut back on spending. One way is to I don't know. Velvis. Oh, that's great. Hello, the Teflon Don, is it? What are you saying? Make Trump tell us that high taxes are good. Well, I thought Trump was about low taxes. Hello, Wakar Connie. We should stop taxing the ultra rich because it's the ultra rich that bring the jobs. So if we tax them, then where are all the jobs gonna go? I don't know. That's what they're saying it about. This whole trickle down economics bullshit or something. Make YouTube great again. Make social media great again. Yeah. I mean, politicians lie. That's a given, pretty much. It's like saying the sky is blue. Politicians lie is like saying the sky is blue. Help you? What do you want help with? Um, Might go into Cold's live in a bit. 1,309 views, guys. That is crazy. Is it blue though? What's blue? Like Bonnie Blue? Are you talking about? I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. Trump was ruining our farmers with his 30% taxes. Oh, really? Where's that? Are you talking in about Saudi or something? You're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, been getting a lot of more views lately. So yeah, it's been popping off. So yeah, getting more people sticking around. So that's good. And the more people stick around, the more it encourages more people to stick around, doesn't it? So anyway, we've got let's see, 198 volts. Just two more to go till we get to 200. Then I can go. I'm waiting to get to 200. So yeah, 8th of April 2013. What's that about? What's special about that date? 8th of April 2013. Great day. Great day. Brilliant. Never thought I'd hear Trump sing that. Oh yeah. It's like, I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is what is it? What is it? I'm plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair and trust me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Hello, Reggie. How you doing? Wacko, hello. Yeah, Keir Starmer's a bellend. They all are. Like I said, Boris Johnson was fucking. I mean, they're all bellends to me. Don't like any of them. You might get sent a U.S. jail to. What are you saying, Robert? Who's going to get sent to jail? What are you talking about? You should read out a Trump speech on stream. I think I did a sort of thing like that a while ago, if I remember. Um, yeah. In Australia, Trump is trying to punish China, but the 30 tax is hurting his supposed allies. Right, well, that's a bit of a shit move, then, isn't it? Brian Hughes says, my girlfriend just broke up with me. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Is this one of these, like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's like someone randomly comes in and says, my girlfriend broke up with me. Okay, whatever, Briggs. Good for you. Oh, goodness. Did we get 200 yet? And, yeah. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. It's like, reminds me of that, I'm a material girl in a material world. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Oh, goodness. David, favorite car? My favorite car, of course, Bugatti Veyron. Best car ever. Probably the best car there ever will be. There ain't anything gonna beat it. The Bugattis are they're like the top G's of cars. Only top G's drive them. Bottom G's, they drive around in Prius. Hello, Mute. How you doing? Baron Trump made 150 mil. Oh, really? You mean Donald Trump, or what? What you mean, Baron Trump? What are you saying? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Toyota Prius is for like peasants, lazy peasants. They ain't working hard. They ain't working 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. Thank you, David. Yeah, I'm just having a laugh here, you know. I will be getting going in a minute, I think. How many volts has it got? It's got to have gone over 200 by now, right? Walls, what you saying? Bren, you always dump your word was on strain your shoulders, plenty more fish in the sea. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the thing is you get these people doing that. Hello, live life. No, yeah, I am Charlie Kirk. Yeah, yes, I'm Charlie Kirk. 202 volts. So we're just gone over that. So yeah, over 200 volts. That's a record. Yeah, but most of them didn't subscribe to me. But yeah, oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, 1,345 views on the live. Cool. I'm putting out apart from I was out earlier, went to get a bit of shopping, but that was it. You look like Simon Cowell with those shades. Oh yeah. Okay, ladies, it's Simon Cowell, and that singing. What the bloody hell was that? Like, I'd rather watch grass grow than hear you singing again. So for that reason, I'm saying no. Thank you for subscribing. So yeah, anyway, it's been good lives and stuff. Been enjoying it, enjoying the banter and stuff. You know, even though we do get some crazy trolls and stuff that just mess around, but that's just that's just part of the deal, isn't it? You know, it is what it is. You got to take the rough with the smooth, as they say. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do like a proper workout tomorrow because, like I said, I was still recovering. Really, didn't do too much. You gotta let your body recover up. You know, gotta let it. Gotta let it recover. Otherwise, you're just destroying your body for nothing. You just look like Jake Paul, or really. Maybe you should have gone to Specsavers. Yeah. Trump's son Barron. Oh, it's called Barron. All right. It's actually called Barron. Barren wasteland. More like barren waste of space. An ice agent. What's this ice thing again? It's something about immigration control or something. Ice, baby. Hello, Ice Frost. So we got someone called Ice Frost, and then someone was saying about ice. Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ice, baby. Yeah, that one, Vanilla Ice, and it? Ice, baby. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Modern day Gestapo. Oh, yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of shit going on in there. I don't know what to. I don't know. It's just. I don't pay attention to politics, silly. So a lot of the stuff I hear is just you guys kind of filling me in and stuff. Hello, Kira. Hello, Ashley. How you doing, everyone on TikTok? Or the SS. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just fucked, isn't it? The thing is, the politicians will do what they'll do. They get mad with power, and this is what happens. They're in the UK. Fancy Tommy Robinson. Oh yeah, Tommy Robinson. He's fine, isn't he? Tommy Robinson. Ice Frost says, "What's the stream about?" We just talk about all sorts of stuff. And I like to do my impressions and stuff sometimes. So I just try and mix things up, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. What's your name anyway? Ice Frost. Hi, Millionaire Marion. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Welcome in here. How's your day been, everybody? I'm gonna get out of bed and clean now. Have a good night. Take care, Jag Girl. Hope to see you again tomorrow or whatever. Just came UK 3 months ago. Oh yeah, Avantika. Were you from before? I mean, have you moved to Britain? You're saying the UK. I mean, you moved to the UK now or something. Hello, Nick and Jessica. Hi guys. I'm a 19-year-old coal miner from Mumbai, and I have recently been trying to set up a GoFundMe to save my family from poverty because we have no money and only eat very little. Please help. Well, yeah. Okay. Hello, Harshad. Hello, Anthony. I've known almost my whole life. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear about. I'm sorry to hear about that, but we're just trying to talk here. It's just maybe this isn't the best place to kind of do this kind of stuff. Yeah, there's not somewhere else that you can. I don't know. Hello, Jingleberry. Jingleberry, Jingleberry, Jingle berries, jingle berries, jingle all the way. Oh, no, it's not Christmas anymore, but anyway. Okay. Avantika, is it what? Okay, I think we're just gonna have to get rid of you because I think you're just trying to fuck around. So we're not gonna have that in here. I'm from India. I just moved here in Wales to study finance. Oh, cool. Well, I hope that goes well for you. Yeah. What do I do about? Okay. Here we go again. Just want to say that miners in Australia earn big dollars. Oh, really? Not as big dollars as I make. I started my own company up. Real World University. It makes more money than probably 100 of those people put together. I don't even know what to do with all my money. I buy all these Lambos, Bugattis. I still have millions of dollars in the bank. I'm all right, thank you. K1's1. Hello, Richie. How you doing? Day 1991. How you doing? Why does everyone come to England? Can't you stay? I mean, not everyone wants to do that. Some people may find if they can, you know, some doctors and stuff like that that they want to move to England where they got better opportunities, and we can benefit from having some of those doctors as well. So, I mean, maybe I'll just get rid of this person. Just if you've got nothing good to say in here, maybe you should just kind of, yeah, clearly just not. Anyway, yesterday I have an exam and it was very easy. I hope I scored 100. Waiting for results. Hope they publish soon. Yeah, good luck with that. Hopefully you do. Let me know how it goes, Avantika, when you get the results. Yeah, and then we can all celebrate. Hi, Richie. You okay? I'm going to be going soon, but yeah, trying to understand British English, so I just see only British people on YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to practice. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think yeah, make sure you follow if you're new here, people. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, it's been a bit slow over on TikTok though, but yeah, YouTube's been okay. If you've got nothing good to say, then just go away. Okay. I'm sure it's 100, but still, I want to see the results. Yeah, yeah. Well, good luck with that then. Yeah. Any more questions before I go? Um, Hi, Horo Joseph. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hope you're well tonight. I'm about to go soon, so yeah. Um, Anything else before I go? Anything else you want to mention? Not completely true. I'm in Australia and I see no English live streams on here. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it depends on the algorithm. I love cooking, so from tomorrow I'm going to do cooking with music. Oh, nice. What are you cooking? Yeah. What you plan on cooking tomorrow then? That'll be good. Yeah, it's good to cook from scratch. Yeah. I got 40 Bugattis, Damon, all in my garage. Have you seen that guy, Ty Lopez, where he goes, here in my garage? It's like, yeah, going on about blah, blah, blah. And that's like, okay, whatever. They probably just rented all them out, sort of thing. It's that whole, like, in my opinion, it's just one of those fake it till you make it things where it's like they just kind of pretend to have all this wealth and then eventually it becomes true in some cases if they can convince everybody because then they buy their courses and then it's like, yeah. Recently got a job in M&S. I hope I get a lot of British customer there and I can improve my English. Yeah, good luck. Hello, Alison. Yeah, I've had that before. Um, yeah, make sure you follow if you're new. Let's see. Richie, you okay? Everyone okay tonight? Hope you're all having a great day, everyone. 13 people in the building. Cool. Yeah. All right. So I think I should let you all get going, really. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of people coming and going, so yeah, it's been good. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the interactions and stuff, you know. I got 15 now, apparently. All right. Say hello if you're there. Hello, Ahmad. Are you Wolfman? What do you mean, Wolfman? Like, like Wolverine? People have called me Wolverine before when my hair grew a bit more, then they call me Wolverine sometimes. Just kidding, best of luck. Oh, yeah, okay. Tell me some British jokes. I don't know, like British jokes. I mean, I don't know what's a British joke. I guess. Hello, boys. He is not there. I'm convinced the only way for the world to stop doing dumb shit is to have the stock market crash. Why? Thank you for subbing, Richie. Hi, Tara. I was just thinking about you then. I was like, because, yeah, I just hit 4.27K. Yeah, it's going up again. Hi, Spresim Shimano. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Yeah, I've been on all night. It's just been on a lot lately. A hell of a lot. Yeah. How's it going, Tara? You okay? It's funny how some say you look like Zelensky and others say Charlie Kirk, and neither of them look like each other. I know it's crazy, isn't it? You know, like how do I look like any of those? And also Harry Kane and Cora Frost, none of them look like each other either. It's like what the hell? Hi, whoever's just joined. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was good to see that. Yeah, Andrea earlier. Were you there when Andrea was there, Susie? Yeah, because she was on my old channel a while ago, like a few years ago, back in 2020. Oh, nice to be thought of. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. So I'm just thinking because I'd sent you a message about. Oh, hello, Goki from Iceland. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Hello, Baya G. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in here. Nice to have you all here. Yeah, welcome in. Opinion of someone. What's that? What you mean? What? I don't know who that would be. Just say when the stock market crashes, our Suba vanishes and the retirement age rises and taxes go up. Well, isn't that like a bad thing or something? I mean, why would we want retirement age to go up and taxes to go up? That would be like a disaster, right? You know, that stuff's high enough as it is. Some would say it's too high as it is. Why would you want it to go up even more? Hello, GH. How you doing? I don't know. How would that be a good thing? I can explain that, you know. I've got 10 people on TikTok. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well tonight. Help from Farm Foods. Yeah, what was that? I remember there's a Farm Foods advert with Ricky Tomlinson in it. Farm Foods? You might remember that one, Tara, but yeah. Farm Foods advert. Yeah, Ricky Tomlinson from Royal Family. Did anyone ever watch Royal Family? It's quite a funny program that. It's like a sort of sitcom thing, isn't it? I fell asleep around 9 p.m. Baby's not long woke me up, so I'm awake for a bit now. Huh? Fair enough. Cool. Like, I can understand you this easily. I don't know. Yeah, you do remember that ad. Yeah, yeah. I was first problem when my classmates talk. Oh, yeah. He kind of looks like the guy who's, you know, because he's like, you know, probably worth millions, but like, yeah, he looks like just your typical like northern guy or whatever, or just typical guy, a British guy or whatever. Like you wouldn't really kind of look at him and be like, oh, he's loaded or something. Some people are just kind of yeah. It's like they might say that they can take you out of the working class, but they can't take the working class out of you, kind of thing. Um, so like he still kind of has that vibe of like I suppose it's like you get some people like remember Hairy Bikers? They were kind of like that as well. Where it's unfortunate one of them passed away, didn't they? But like it's like they have this kind of like they were like really well off, weren't they? Hairy Bikers, I remember one of the richest. If I remember, I'm sure they were really rich or some of them people, and they were like, but they just kind of come across like quite modest and not really, you know. Hello, Elliot. It's like stealth wealth, isn't it, and all that. Yeah, I've had that before in Moisture Man, but yeah, people also say that I look like Carl Frotch or whatever. I mean, but yeah, none of those people look like each other. Yeah, really down to earth. It's better like that, isn't it? Really. Hello, Risp. How you doing? Can you react to railway? But I don't know about that. Hey, Ricardo. Oh, thank you. It's a bit busy in here now, isn't it? We'll have to go soon, but yeah. But it's been good tonight. Enjoyed it. No, sorry, I'm not. I'm not reacting to that. Okay, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Football said nobody here is smart enough to guess this country. Hang on, what country is that? Let me think. Fuck knows. I'm not the best with flags, but I mean I know some, but I'm not familiar with that one. Hello, Edmund. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Hello, Handgun Swift. Antika says a little bit more fair and different eyes. What are you saying? Look like my male version. What you mean? You're saying that I look like you but male? You're saying is that what you're saying? Oh really? Oh really? Football? Okay. Oh goodness. Um. Well, it's an African country. Yeah, I don't. I'm not familiar with a lot of the African flags, to be honest. Same with a lot of like kind of um, a lot of flags I'm not familiar with. Are you sure you should be giving out advice? Like looks to be like you need it. Can you just do one? I'll just get rid of you. You know, always somebody with something negative to say, isn't there? I like how Keanu Reeves still traveled by public transport, just looks like a regular commuter. Yeah, that's what he does. He hides in plain sight. Or Nicaragua. Oh, yeah. That's like Central America. Yeah, people would not even notice him because of how much he just blends in with everybody else. Well, he doesn't try to stand out. And Honduras, yeah, that's also around there as well. He's just going to list a bunch of countries or something. Um, Guatemala, yeah. Yeah, trolls everywhere. It's just crazy, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Trolls galore. They see me trolling. Huh. This guy's got it. Oh, thank you. I've been hearing that word, that such a thing is golted. Hi, Tim. How you doing tonight, everybody? All right, I really should get off now, guys. I've been on long enough. I can't seem to stop myself. I'm not in Scotland. I'm not in Scotland, Tim. I'm in England. Why do people think I'm in Scotland for? What the hell? I don't even sound Scottish, do I? Hello, Jonas. Yeah, it's good when, as long as there's like good people to talk to, then I enjoy doing it. Since I've been spending a lot of time. Oh, really? I don't sound that Scottish. If I was from Scotland, I sound like this. Can you not tell the difference? Wee laddie. That's how I'd talk if I was from Scotland. Thank you, Edmund. Are you from Canada, eh? Hope you're doing well, eh? What are you doing this weekend, eh? I hope it goes well for you, eh? I hope you have. I hope you have some like maple syrup, eh? I'm Scottish, and you sound like me. Well, I'm putting on a Scottish accent. No, this is my normal voice. Can you not tell the difference? I'm in York. I used to live in Blackburn. It's like, how can anyone really think I sound like that? Hi, David. Welcome back. How you doing tonight? Marshall Islands, Zambia. Oh yeah, Birmingham. I don't even sound Birmingham. Birmingham. So it's like Birmingham something like this, don't they? All right. All right. So, Evan Seeker. All right. Good to, yeah, you're having a great day today. Hello, why should we move? Oh, thank you. I hope you're having a great day. Just gonna go get some, chips and gravy. Yeah, chips and gravy. It's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, it tastes really nice, doesn't it? On phone, I can't search what you're searching for. Why are you putting in a bunch of random countries? What's that about? Yeah, yeah. You sound like my friend Henry and he's from Birmingham. Birmingham? Premier accent is one of the worst. Yeah, some people say Scouse is one of the worst as well. Scouse and Brummie, but yeah. Yeah, mate. It's from Liverpool, mate. People say that, like, Dundalk accent in Ireland is pretty awful. It's just a weird sounding accent. It's type in the Dundalk accent of Ireland. Like, it sounds a bit odd to me. I don't know. So, well, funny. What's that? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of the Dundalk accent, Ireland. Tara says, oh yeah, because you're from near Liverpool. We did say that Woodness doesn't have a very Scouse accent or something. Hi, Alumnac. How you doing? Hope you're well. Yes, St. Lucia. Huh. Why are you just listing off a whole bunch of countries? No, Birmingham people don't talk like they talk very smart, or some. Hello, Axel. Hi, happy birthday, Bella. Hello, bad Gerinary. What does smart accent sound like? Well, you might think of posh people like, it sounds very eloquent and quite intelligent. Um, so once studied at Oxford University and got my PhD thesis, and it was rather spiffing, that kind of thing. It's frightfully delightful. Why do they say frightfully delightful? Like, why do they put frightfully in front of delightful? Yeah, I don't know about that, Avantika. I don't want to like offend anybody. Someone's posting flags, other person's naming them. All right, I don't know what's going on here, but uh, I don't know. Isn't a PhD a doctorate, or am I wrong? Yes, that is true. It is a very advanced degree. It usually takes several years to achieve such a thing. Stephanie, someone said about Fred again before. Hello, Mr. Bots, bro. How you doing? All right, everybody. Um, yeah, take care. All you fine specimens. Um, yes, yes. One is about to head off, and yes, just so take care, of you fine specimens. And see you all in the morning, hopefully. And God bless you all if you believe in such things, I guess. Hi, Samir. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a jolly good evening or jolly good day. And one will see you one in the morning. So take care